Play Peter Guitar Jam. Moo.
Cyber Moo kicking off the show with the text. Okay, we got ya. We got you.
Prepare yourself. Prepare yourself. Prepare yourself.
Line and take cashing your chips, you snip, lid, whining, self-loathing hypocrite. Blame it on Rio or the woman in red. Don't fool yourself, it's all in your head. You're a mascot of the next century. Look in the mirrors, count insecurity. I bleed for you, my eyes burn.
Dave Fisher.
My point is no,
I kept it open.
Hey, Dave
Justin
Fishing. Justin.
Face the
Justin Jefferson.
Justin Jefferson. I come and go all the way.
I like that you're here, Justin. Ireland, hello.
It starts with an F. Bullshit! Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you.
It's one of my favorite ones. Fuck you, dude.
Fucking shit.
Hello, Trendies! Trendy Day reporting in live from Northern California, home of TRENDYASDABBERS and all things trendy. Where you'll find me and hello, Trendies! Trendy reporting in live from Orlando, Florida, home of TRENDYASDABBERS and all things trendy. Where you find me and hashtag Trendies on all forms of social media, especially on Rumble at Dave's Garden. Ooh, special effects. Special effects. We had the special effects. Sorry, we're dabbing. He bleeds. He bleeds for you. He bleeds for you. And you should pay a lot of attention to that. Because that is what it does whenever he is doing that. And you shouldn't question it ever. Because questioning it will only result in lots of pain and distress for you. And you wouldn't like all the pain and distress that comes with questioning things that you shouldn't be questioning. That was my Master Shake impersonation, if you're wondering. Okay, so we got Ireland. She says, fuck you, let's talk about it. The memories. Dave Fishing keeps it open. We got Cyber. We got Dabs. We got Jobs. Dude, we've got clean glass, man. We've got so much clean glass. Though we kind of seem a little off kilter, though. I think we seem a little off kilter. Kind of a little bit. I think we need to kilter it back this way a little bit. Let's filter the kilter. Hey, let's filter that kilter. Hey. Let's straighten it out there. Yeah. Ooh, that's just about perfect. That's the way it should be. Wow, yeah. Okay, so, anyway, we've got some really good news. This is kind of crazy. Cyber and I were talking before the show. I was cleaning out the Hitman bubbler, which I've been using on here for months. and it was getting dirtier and dirtier, and I looked inside there a couple times. It looked like there was some kind of algae growing in there. Cyber and I are very familiar with. I told him about it earlier. I was like, dude, I think there's fucking algae inside this bubbler. It looks really bad. It looks like cloudy white shit in there. I couldn't really tell. I didn't really notice it. I mean, I could see when there was water in there that there was something in there, but I couldn't tell what it was. And then once I had the alcohol in there, it was like an amber color. And it looked really dark, and it was really weird. And I was shaking it around, and it looked like it was pretty solid. And I was like, that's kind of weird. But Cyber and I talked about it. I was like, I'm going to go clean it out. And I went and I poured it out into a dish. We should play a guessing game. If there were a bunch of people here, it'd be fun as hell. And I would say to y'all, why don't you guys guess? And I'll tell you this. It wasn't algae in my bong. And I'll tell you what it was. I'm pretty sure I know what it is. And you guys want to play a little guessing game and see if you can guess what was in my bong? Anybody? Let's see if anybody can guess. In the meantime, let's see who the first person to guess what was in my floating around in my bong. It looked like algae to me. Mold. Ireland 4. That's a great guess. It wasn't mold. Like, that's what we thought it was. We thought it was algae or mold or some kind of a growth. Definitely not that. Good guess. Let me get my dab on. Should I do OG Kush? Yes, I should. Yes. Oh, yes, I should. I've got the mustard gas. I got the OG Kush, man. Oof. Plenty of both. Plenty of both here. Look at that. Oh, God. Psst.
It's Josh G. Did the rains come?
The rains didn't come later. They came earlier. Isn't that crazy? We got all the rain earlier, and then nothing later. Weird. So the forecast was totally off. I was so sure it was going to rain. Okay, I'm ready. Cyber, you got a bowl packed?
Yeah, I have one packed.
Hell yeah. All right, Cyber, cheers. Megsy, cheers. Josh, cheers.
Hey,
Justin, cheers.
Cheers, bro.
Cheers.
Cheers, everybody.
Ireland 04, cheers. Josh G, cheers. Dave Cook Fishing, cheers.
Megsy Williams. I do. Megsy Williams. Hashtag cheers all.
You said a Florida bug? Nope. I'm going to tell you what it was. And how this happened, I don't know. But I'm pretty sure it's a bunch
Zena Rosenberger. Hashtag NLRC.
Hi, Zena Rosenberger. Are you? It's not Zena Ennis, right? It's a different Zena, right? Is that the same one? She said no law regarding cannabis. Zena Ennis. I know it is. I know it's you now. It was cat hair. Fucking pulled cat hair out of the goddamn stuff. That's all it was. It was a bunch of fucking cat hairs. How it got in there, I don't know. I mean, you saw my cat sitting next to the bubbler. But that's not when it happened, because I noticed that shit in there before. It was fucking little cat hairs, man. And I pulled it all out, and it was all clear, and I was like, holy shit. I'm going to take a picture of it and show you guys. We'll put that shit on Twitter, Nays Garden on Twitter, so you guys can see it. That's Zena Ennis, but she's not saying anything back. I'm pretty sure. I know because she said no law regarding cannabis. It's the wind. It's the wind. Yeah. It's just crazy how that shit ended up in there like that. Because it's got a small little opening, you know. But I do see little hair fibers around here. It could have just been dust fibers too, but it was like cat hair. It looked like dust or cat hair. It all stuck together. It all came right out. It was so crazy, like a thing of yarn almost. There were like 5 or 6 different pieces, but they all came out. And they're all stringy. And I would put them out on the counter. I was like, I'm gonna take a picture of this shit. Yeah, well, at least I wasn't smoking the cat hair. I mean, the cat hair would have burned if I was smoking it. It just was in the water. You know, and I wanted that water because it was full of good cannabis oil. Reclaim, man. I didn't want to waste all that reclaim. It was a freaking waste, man. Oh my goodness. But I'm just always so curious about shit. I'm like, man, if that's mold and slime and shit, I won't be able to pull it out. I took this pair of tweezers and I just scooped it. Boom. First try, I was like, holy shit. It was like a mirror. I was like, oh my God, I can't wait to tell Cyber, man. This is awesome. Oh my God. I was like, this isn't slime at all, man. This is like solid. This is fucking hair. These are like cat hairs. What the fuck is this? We lost Zena, everyone. I'm very sad. We lost Zena. We've got a Zena down. We've got a Zena down. Dust and all the elements around you. That's natural. Don't sweat it. There's a deer. There's a deer in the backyard.
Oh dear.
All by itself. Standing under the tree. Like it's hiding or something. Why is it standing? That's weird. We got a deer. We got a deer back there in the backyard. Hey, it's right there actually. The deer's right there. Well, actually, I believe more in your perspective, it's right here under the tree, and it's gonna walk that direction. Yeah, there it's starting to. Now it's right there. If you guys care to see a deer, I don't know if anybody's itching to see a deer right now. It's walking right towards us. Well, I'm glad I did this then. Look. It's right there.
Meggsy Williams. I can see it all.
Oh, it's peeing right now. It's standing there peeing. We'll see which way it walks. Hopefully it'll go to its left. Walk to your left, little dude. Oh, he went to his right. Son of a gun. My bad. He's off cam. She, I should say. I think it's a she. Yeah. All by herself. Chilling. Chilling. You got bears. You got bears. Oh, it's a male. It's a male deer. It's a buck. He's starting his little spikes this season. Little baby male. Aww. All by himself. I feel sorry for him. He's lonely. He's a little teenager. He's eating all the grass around my citrus tree. It's great. Thank you. He's doing some good weeding for me. Yeah, eat all that, buddy. I mean, if we did this, you see him right there. He's still there. Oh, don't walk off yet. Don't walk off yet, palsy. Come back this way. Come back this way. Ah, damn. Son of a gun. Where are you going, dude? Come back over. Oh, there's a little Bambi. Is that your daddy? You're with little Bambi? Aww, little white spotted Bambi with its dad chilling.
Dave Fishing. Bambi.
Aw, man, little white spotted Bambi was right out there. I had no idea. I wonder if it's going to come back this way. Probably not, but we'll be so lucky if it does. Cute. Wow. Little baby Bambi. He is going after his baby. Like, I'm going after my baby. Where'd you go?
Megza Williams. Sue Cute. Dave Fishing. Da Baby.
No, Ireland 4, but that's not. No, that's not my crypto. That's just that's Bitcoin. That's the price of Bitcoin right now. And yeah, that's just Bitcoin and Ethereum and Harmony One and Mag's showing the prices of them. It's a tracker. Dude, I don't even remember hitting that OG Kush, dude. It just erased my brain. Holy moly, that shit's good, man. I got coffee. It's still hot. We're 20 minutes into the show. Good hot coffee.
Less than 2.5 grams of pretty much any drug, nothing will happen to you. So this caused a lot of controversy and it went pretty viral, but not as viral as this.
It
All
says
right.
YouTube will not give me a penny for this video. Why can't I pause it? That is so fucking weird. YouTube will not give me a penny for this video. Please consider supporting my Patreon link. Okay. This guy's only got 69 followers. All right, here we go.
Alright guys, here's the scoop. Here in Canada, the province of British Columbia has decriminalized, so if you have less than 2.5 grams of pretty much any drug, nothing will happen to you. So this caused a lot of controversy and it went pretty viral, but not as viral as this.
A Vancouver man wants to open up his own store, not to sell groceries or clothing, but hard drugs.
Here's global news. Illegal drug store selling heroin, meth, cocaine opens in downtown Vancouver for safe supply. So this guy, Jerry
Jesus
Martin,
Christ.
He recently lost his brother due to overdose and says there's a need to provide a safe supply.
You know, a lot of these people, in fact, all of them, they have to take a risk every day where they go get their drugs. They're either going to get something that isn't clean or safe, or they can put themselves in a dangerous situation.
But I actually support it.
Get girls to do things for their drugs, whether they get the money or not.
I actually interviewed him.
You're gonna
last year.
get high
You can see
anyway.
he has a little menu there in the bottom right. You know, is crack cocaine, heroin. You can buy it all like you're buying Diet Coke.
I so need that sign in my life right now. I need a meme of that fucking sign in my life right now. Oh my god.
I
That is,
support it. I 100% support it.
dude, it's the greatest sign of all time. I fucking love
I mean,
this
they're
sign.
gonna go out and get high anyway, you know, so why not just do
Dude,
it
look
in
at
a
the top-
fucking store
look at
instead
the-
of some fucking corner or somewhere where you get robbed anyway?
Look at the top left of the sign, bro. Cocaine. crack,
Yeah, I see
crack cocaine. Heroin. Methamphetamine. Dude, you can do meth. I don't know what the next one is. We should all guess what the next one is.
Dave Fishing. Looks like MDMA.
No impurities.
Yeah, it's probably MDMA. Yeah.
Oh my god, you guys are right. Great guess. Dude, Dave Fishing nails it. That's hilarious. You druggie. You nailed it. It's like, what? Oh, yeah, ecstasy. That's what I need. This is hilarious.
At a 7-Eleven. This footage went super viral of him. You know, he basically set up a storefront and just started selling drugs. Hard drugs, dude. I think he's in a bulletproof vest there. Now, before your head explodes, here's another article. Police arrest man for opening store selling hard drugs in Canada.
Thought they legalized it.
This was 1 or 2 days later.
That's so
after all
dumb.
the articles came out about what he was doing. So they did.
So y'all can do all the drugs you want, but if you buy it legitimately, we're gonna lock up the person that sells it to you. What? Wait.
That's fucking
What?
bullshit.
So you mean everybody's getting cut bullshit and poisoned, and the government's okay with that, but the pure stuff, no can do.
You're so wrong, man.
Bro, you can't make this shit up.
Nope.
You can only get it from a dude with a face tat.
Arrest him and put a stop to this. But I mean, these new policies are very dramatic, very big, and now you've got the cocaine stores popping up, right? You've also got a ton of mushroom stores opening in Vancouver.
They're just-
Yes, those types of mushrooms.
Those mushrooms, those mushroom stores are popping up everywhere.
been running for months, maybe some of them years, I'm not sure, and they have yet to be shut down. I went by one the other day and asked how they're able to operate, and they said it's a gray area. So yeah, the shops pop up, and I guess the police don't do anything, and it just kind of exists
Dave
now.
Fisher.
Now you've got cocaine
Talk
and
overhead,
heroin
LOL.
stores popping up. This was just one isolated
Overnight
incident,
pop-up.
of course, with the cocaine store, but this is definitely all a symptom of something bigger, right? Culture is shifting. Is it for the better or for the worse? Well, we're here
Definitely
in
for the
Vancouver,
better, man.
so let's get out there today and find out. Alright, well, so far this is a lot more cleaned up than I expected. There is absolutely nothing in here for you to steal. I believe it. There's still a couple pretty shocking parts, but overall this seems a lot more quiet.
There is a town
Drug
in.
legalization? You know about that?
Try to pause it so I don't, so we can see it all. But there is a town in I believe it's in Holland, called Rotterdam, where they legalized all drugs. All drugs was legalized. And the amount of drug addicts, they expected there would be, there's gonna be a surge of fucking drug addicts. That became more drug addicts, yeah, but it was not a fucking surge. It was a small percentage. I mean, and they would probably have ended up doing drugs anyway, you know. So just because it's legal doesn't fucking mean that everyone now gonna go out and fucking do heroin. I mean.
Right,
That's
just like
how
they
it
legalized
works.
guns here in Florida doesn't mean everybody's going to run out and buy a gun.
No,
Right, I understand that.
unpacked.
Okay, I've got a dab on Dabaliciousness. Cheers, Cyber. Cheers, Dave Fishing, Megsy Williams. Deer Slayer's here. 1959. I may miss a line or two, but I would be scared to now. I can get by without it. Ireland. Yeah, I don't fuck with cocaine or any hard drugs anymore. Cannabis is the only thing I'm into. All right. Cheers, everybody. Cyber. Cheers.
Cheers, bro. Cheers, everybody.
Marijuana?
Nah, like legalizing like coke and heroin and shit.
I don't do that shit, man. You ever think about drugs for real? My only vacation, man. When somebody offers me a free torch of coke,
Yeah.
you think I'm gonna turn it down?
I remember I got out of jail twice, and they gave me my dope back, and I got like
Megsy Williams.
Dope
Hashtag cheers.
Yeah, this was fun. Yeah, I gave my drugs back twice, like 3 grams of dope. Like, I got out of jail with dope. Like,
They gave you back the dope when you got out of jail.
right when I got out there, city cells.
Is part of you like, why would they do that?
I could see why they're doing it, like saving money.
Any changes in the amounts of like overdoses now that it's like more in the open? Like, yeah, it's okay to do this stuff.
I don't even know. It's so hard to say because one minute you're hanging around with some people, next minute you never see them again.
Fuck.
Right? You know if they went home, you know if they overdosed, you don't know what happened.
Oh, that tasted so good. That was that OG Kush.
People overdose first.
So delicious.
Like
That's a heavy answer.
I'm a bigger dude. When I got out of jail,
Hey, now
I was a
tell
lot
him.
bigger. And my tolerance when I first started doing this, my tolerance was so low. Like I overdosed probably about like my first 15 times. I needed medical intervention. Like
15 times?
Because the shit was so pure?
Right in the halfway house for fuck's sake.
Fuck.
Right in the halfway house. I had to save 3 of my friends. They were all overdosed in the same time. I had to breathe for all 3 of them. And you know how tiring that was? Trying to get their breaths all in a line together. It was like playing the drums for fuck's sake.
Do you think it's your choice to get better?
Oh, absolutely.
Hopefully one day you choose that, man.
It's gonna be that soon. That's it. I don't fit in here.
Anything else you want to say?
Stay in school.
Sorry, sir, because for the traffic, can you say it again?
Yeah. Regulation, taxation, education.
Alright, what do you mean by that?
That take away all prohibition, regulate, educate, and tax.
So you think this is a step in the right direction?
Yeah. I've had this opinion for many years, and I've worked in law enforcement.
Oh, really?
And you watch your kids.
Little pump in the household. That's crazy, bro. Even the cop is saying to reverse the drug laws. But now that we have the ex-cop's perspective, I'm wondering, what does a drug dealer think about this? I'm here with anonymous man. What should we call you? Anything?
Rice-ski.
Alright, bet. Rice-ski. What's like, you're traveling out here?
Yeah. There's certain places that you can't walk sometimes too, like by yourself. Even I would say it happens more to the women than to the men. There's a lot of, even like the other day, there a girl was knotted out, almost OD, and she almost got in the alleyways. I don't think that was brought forward. I don't think anybody even knows about it. So that happens on the regular.
So
happens on the regular.
Decriminalization helps things like that not happen.
Yes, it does.
Do you look at it though as a dealer and you're like, fuck, I'm gonna be out of a job if I...
It doesn't really, I wouldn't look at it as a dealer, but I would look at it as in a way where just an actual citizen. You know, a person that smokes dope and just going through a rough time, you don't know what that person's really going. He could have lost his parents. He could be just, you know...
Yeah, he's trying to help people through a tough time. This is how he rationalizes what he does.
Will be surprised to hear you talk so like compassionately about the addicts, because they'll be like, well, this was the guy selling them this shit.
But I don't look at myself as that.
Had a very, very long evacuating long time.
Have they ever looked at it where if they don't get it, what they're gonna do? Maybe that purse gets broken, maybe that guy's car gets broken. But if they get that dose of their addiction, they don't do that now, do they? They don't look at it that way. They just look at, oh, they're the drug dealers, oh, they're this, they don't provide it as providing a need for the people. The actual community is actually safe. Having these people here providing this service. They don't look at it that, they look at it in a different way. It's okay for John to drive around and pick up prostitutes, circle the block 15 times, take pictures, write a little, like, you know, force drugs on girls and have sex. That's fine. We don't talk about that though, do we?
Does that happen, like regular people?
All the time, man.
Fuck.
But we don't talk about that because it's not known. No one's coming forward with that. But the drug dealer out here that's providing a safety, you know, zone for addiction people. That's the problem. You know what I mean? And then he gets searched, he gets charged, he goes to court, he comes out the same day. What a waste of time.
Well, I think I saved a guy's life today. There's this dude screaming in the middle of the street.
Holy shit, dude.
You okay, sir? Nobody was paying him any mind. It's like normal to see odd things like that in this neighborhood, right? And I walked over to him to ask if he was okay. You alright, bro? You okay? I thought he was ignoring me at first, and then I realized he was struggling to breathe. And then I called like a bunch of people over, called the ambulance.
I don't know if she's in any shape to take care of him.
And the people who came confirmed he was overdosing. Yeah. I thought I was gonna watch him die.
Oh my god.
But they hit him with some Narcan.
I can't tell if he's changing colors. Is there an ambulance on the way?
Okay, bro, there's an ambulance coming. Yeah, keep breathing.
Yeah, there you go. Hey, what are you doing, man? Stop! Hey. Stay with it, buddy. Wake up! Come on, brother. Ambulance is coming, buddy. Wake up.
There was a crazy moment where his eyes were just, they were glazed over and like dying, and then there was this crazy moment where they popped open as this woman was holding him, and he just like gave her a little hug, put his hands around her back like as much as he could.
Zena Rosenberger.
Cheered him on.
Fuck
hey, you're back.
fentanyl.
Yes, bro. Yes. Ambulance is right here.
Yeah, he's gonna be fine now.
Damn, we did our part today.
It's nice to be there when somebody needs you.
Yeah.
Is that Zena Ennis?
Yeah, of course.
Have a good day.
Zena?
Minutes
It's gotta be,
and
right?
seconds matter so much in situations like that, and I feel like if I didn't walk up to that guy and realize what was happening, he would have been fucking toast, man.
Zena
Who
Rosenberger.
knows, right? Anyway,
Yes.
Hi.
all I did was call attention to it, bro. Like, the people, like, those people who hit him with the Narcan and shit, like, they're probably doing that shit multiple times a day. Easily. So, that's, like, unthinkable to me, dude.
But they go through that with a bunch of people every day.
I thought we saw someone die. That was intense. But he's okay.
Holy fuck. Dude, we were the first ones to spot him, and we called the ambulance. Like, we might have saved that dude's life.
I think we did. The right place at the right time. Thank God. Anyway, yeah, first time hanging out with Philip Solo. But if you think about it, like right now, this guy, if he has like any drugs on him, would he go to jail? Would he get arrested? Or if he was decriminalized, like...
I will say this about like the last thing that guy needed was to go to jail. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
exactly.
Oh. I'll never forget seeing that little hug he gave her.
My friends are dying. Like, it's just like, fuck. Like, do something about it. But, like, I do, like, it's easy to say that when I'm, like, you know, floating off on the sidelines, right? So...
If you have friends that have passed, you're not on the sidelines, bro. I've been addicted to drugs, and like I've known a ton of people addicted to drugs, and it's like you couldn't tell me shit. You can't tell any of those people shit.
Exactly. That's the scary part.
You can't.
That's the scary part. Is like there's no magic wand you can wave. It's like they have to usually hit some sort of fucking super low. That had to happen to me.
Some people, fuck man, some people's bottom's in the ground. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like my buddy, fucking 40 years old, had a kid and shit. The guy fucking hung himself.
Because of addiction?
Yeah, he relapsed after having like almost 4 years clean. Fucking thought everyone hated him and shit. Hung himself in his parents' backyard.
Hey, Phil Solo, right?
What's up, bro?
What's up? I watch you on YouTube.
What are you doing? You're talking about some heavy shit right now. No, you're good, bro.
Yeah, man. It's just, yeah, you can't tell anybody shit.
How the fuck does this guy only have 69 followers? But this video's got 139 thumbs ups. How does he only have 69 followers on frickin' on Rumble? But on YouTube, yeah, somebody just walks up to him in public, like, "Hey, dude, it's Philip Solo. What's up, dude? I watch you on YouTube." Do you see that shit? That's fucking crazy.
What are you doing? You're talking about some heavy shit right now. No, you're good, bro. Because of addiction?
Yeah, he relapsed after having like almost 4 years clean. Fucking thought everyone hated him and shit. Hung himself in his parents' backyard.
Hey, Phil Solo, right?
What's up, bro?
What's up? I watch you on YouTube.
What are you doing? You're talking about some heavy shit right now. No, you're good, bro.
Yeah, man. It's just, yeah, you can't tell anybody shit, right? It's
that's so fucked up, man, because like
yeah,
that guy's path was not necessarily over. Like that was all in his head, right? Like
straight up.
Yeah.
Right? Because like, you know, like my beliefs and shit, like it's like he's not gonna end up like where I end up. With what I believe, right? Like if you can fucking kill yourself and fast forward through this shit, don't you think everybody would do it? To get to to get to the next page kind of thing, right? Like the next page is supposed to be awesome. Right? It's supposed to be a lot better than this. This is supposed to be like the trials and shit like that, right?
They're lying to you.
You can just kill yourself and fucking
No,
fast
see?
forward it, like,
there you go, Cyber.
But you've got
fast forward and just get to heaven. It's supposed to be better. That's the problem with religion, guys. That's the fucking problem.
It is.
Oh my god, man.
kept going.
Well, yeah, because it's like I don't believe that you're not allowed to do that, man. You fucking kill yourself. You're in fucking you stay in some shitty place for like fucking ever. And it sucks. That's just my personal fucking.
Like the limbo, you think?
Yeah.
Do you believe in an afterlife?
Yeah.
I guess you do because you mentioned the limbo thing.
Yeah, I've died too. I've overdosed fucking.
Dave Fishing.
What happened? Like.
I know where I'm going. I know, like that's it. Like I've got like seen a glimpse, or not really seen anything, but like I know the feeling of like where it is, like where I go, because like that's
what is it? What happened?
I don't know, man. It's just like it just I kind of had a like I was talking to my buddy. It's just like honestly, it just felt like if you were conscious like before you were born. That's what it felt like.
Oh shit! We need to
Feeling
watch
of, like,
this.
Literally a feeling.
We need to watch this right now. I like The Amazing Atheist. He's really good. And I hate.
On October
And I hate Matt Walsh.
6th, the Deep Fat Fried live show and meetup is coming to Las Vegas, featuring TJ, Scotty, Paul's Ego, musical guest The God Bombs. Get your tickets now, available in the description section down below. Be there or be dead.
That's fucking funny.
Time to do something that people really shouldn't do. It's time to engage in behavior that is definitely not advisable and might even be immoral.
Are we gonna smoke
It's
cannabis?
time to watch some
Matt Walsh.
Let's do this. This is called Debunking the Arguments to Be Child-Free.
Huh.
Cancelled.
A prominent author named Andrea Bartz reignited a familiar conversation.
Ain't that damn prominent. I never heard of her. I heard of her. How prominent could she be? She ain't Stephen King. She ain't even Clive Barker. She ain't even Dean Koontz.
She ain't seen the
Over
king.
the
She ain't
weekend
seen the
when
king.
She tweeted about the
Did
joy
he say she ain't
of
seen the
being,
king?
quote, child-free. Here's what her post said.
Let's see this awful nightmare of a post. Let's see this demonic hell post.
She's first quoting people on the other
Oh, it's gonna be a nightmare. I can already feel it's gonna be so terrible.
side. She says, child-free
All right.
people will never experience the joy of watching their child touch grass for the first time. And she responds to that by saying, okay, but do parents know the joy of being 37 and sleeping in and drinking coffee in silence and then leaving the house on a moment's notice whenever the F I want?
You go, girl. I don't even know. I don't even think people say you go, girl anymore, but you know.
She responds,
Okay, but do parents know the joy of being 37, sleeping in, drinking coffee in silence, and then leaving the house on a moment's notice whenever the fuck I want? And that's me my whole life. And it's a great feeling. I'm just saying, it is a great feeling. And it's funny. You got, people that have children have all the beauty of raising a life and seeing that life bloom into something amazing, or possibly a serial killer. You're rolling the dice there. And then there's the other side of that where you just don't have those worries at all. You don't have to, worry about an egg breaking, like they teach you in middle school when you have to, nurture an egg for a week with your biology project and act like it's a child. And, every two people have to watch the egg and make sure that the egg is taken care of. And, yeah, I never worried about the egg before. So I had four sunny side up this morning for breakfast.
Does that by saying, okay, but do parents know the joy of being 37 and sleeping in and drinking coffee in silence and then leaving the house on a moment's notice whenever the F I want?
Yeah, I applaud her too. I'm with...
You go, girl. I don't even know. I don't even think people say you go, girl anymore, but you know what? F it. You go, girl.
I'm with him on this.
You know what? I'm sorry.
TJ.
You know what? You should be on the level of Stephen King and Clive Barker, Andrea Bartz. Because that was beautiful. That was beautiful, and you're beautiful.
Every few months we get another attempt by a childless woman, it is almost always a woman, to try and convince us that it's actually a great...
No, I'm pretty sure childless people of all sexes talk about how it's cool to not have kids pretty often. I know I do.
I do too. We talk about it on the show all the time.
One woman every freaking few months says something to rankle your nut hairs. I'm pretty sure you just focus on women because you're a misogynist piece of crap.
Hi.
Tula,
You don't really care about
hello.
these child-free men going around. In fact, a lot of these child-free men are just like the very incels that make up your audience.
Bonsai
so of
house.
course, you're not going to attack them.
Come on up.
Yo,
great idea to live only for
Billy.
yourself and
This is basically like, think about the implication here, right? The implication here is basically women who don't have kids should not be happy about not having kids, which basically just kind of goes to like this forced birth place of like, yeah, the very purpose of a woman is to pump out new units that we can capitalistically exploit.
I
in
love
this
when he talks like that.
nightmarish dystopia we all live in.
Capitalistic
Like, yeah, well, maybe
exploitation.
not, buddy. Maybe that shit kind of
Bonsai
sucks.
house.
Maybe if you,
You shouldn't have nut hairs.
if you
Billy,
were
I
convince
don't.
me of some sort of like mandatory birth argument, it would have to be a lot damn
Like a
different on this
shorn
planet for me to
scrotum.
even begin
Number
to
2.
figure that shit out. Like, you would have to create a world that wasn't like a dystopian
Tula Tetro.
nightmare.
I'm being
You
harassed
have to
by
create a
haters
world where
today.
people actually gave it about each other and the environment.
How's that
There was
happening?
No poverty, and there was no
Harassed
war,
where?
and there was no disease. Like, if the world was like that,
Where are you getting harassed at?
then
Tua?
maybe I would listen to you be like, I don't think people should be allowed to not have kids. I mean, I'm pretty sure at the end of the day, I would still tell you to go f yourself and kick you in your ass. But at
Bonsai
least
house.
I wouldn't revile you
I
with every
removed my
fiber
nut
of
hairs
my
with
being.
ferrets.
Just like 70% of them.
Ferrets, yes.
Buy by yourself
I use
and make
Dollar
yourself into an ancestral
Dollar
dead
Shave
end,
Club
leaving
razor.
behind no
Works
progeny,
great.
no legacy. And every once in a while, the one.
Never been happier.
You don't like me anyway. You don't like me. You don't like Andrea Bratz or whatever her name is. Sorry, I'm bad with names. You don't like her. You don't like me. You don't like any of us. Shouldn't you want our genetic lineage to be a dead end? I mean, like, shouldn't you be like, yeah, all these libs and lefties.
All these libs and
they ain't even
lefties.
breeding. So they'll be dead. They'll all
Tula
die
Tetro.
out, and the conservatives
With the
will
RV
inherit
parked
the
on the
earth.
street.
Like, wouldn't you be thinking that's like a great status
With
quo?
the RV parked on the street.
Shouldn't that
Oh,
be
I'm
awesome for
sorry.
you? Right?
Woman making this case is someone other than Chelsea Handler. But whether it's Chelsea Handler or not, the argument is always effectively the same. If you don't have kids, you can sleep in, relax, drink coffee in peace, leave the house whenever you want, and enjoy conveniences and luxuries that are beyond the reach of people with children.
Yep.
Now, the first and most obvious response to this kind of claim is that it's simply untrue. It's a
Okay. Untrue. Let's hear the reason why.
false premise. Parents can and do know what it's like to do all of those things, sleep in, drink coffee peacefully, etc. We know because we experienced those things before we had kids, and once our kids get older, we'll have just as much access to them as Andrea Bartz does.
Once our kids get older,
In fact,
but not when you're 37, not when you're in the middle of a kid growing up. And, you know, that's exactly what that woman said. She didn't say that, you know, you'd never experienced it. She said you didn't experience it at 37.
All of the
And, you know, at 37 is a figure of speech. It's, you know, obviously when you're in the middle of raising kids and you changing diapers in the morning and all that shit. And, you know, for some people, that's a big pain in the ass.
luxuries she mentions really only become difficult when you have young kids. And this is almost always the case when child-free, quote-unquote, people talk about what they imagine the irritations and sufferings.
Okay. So the counter-argument is like, look, the period of your life where you're like miserably chained to this screaming ball of need is relatively brief. Therefore, everyone should do it. You ever notice that I never
Bonsai house.
I mean, maybe
So the
sarcastically,
pigs showed
but I
up
never
at my
once in the
house
history
over
of
my neighbor
channel
drinking
have
out of
ever
my
come on
bird
here
shit
and been like,
fountain.
hey,
Dude.
people who are having kids,
Dude, come on, bro. Come in the fucking Discord and tell us the story, please. I want to hear the whole fucking story from the beginning, bro. Will you come in the Discord? Only if you're drinking a little. No, I'm joking. Anyway, come in the Discord. I want to hear because, dude, when you said your neighbor's wife was drinking bird shit today, Cyber chuckled, and I was like, you know, whatever Billy's saying, you know. And now you're like, 3 pigs showed up on my house over my neighbor drinking out of my bird shit fountain. And now I need to hear the whole story from the beginning. And so does Cyber.
Bonsai house. Okay, I gotta feed my kids, then I will, yes.
Bro, if I'm still
30,
going...
40 minutes.
Bro, we've
Tula
been
Tetro.
live for almost an hour
What?
already, so if I'm still live, absolutely, bro. Bring it. I don't know, Tula. You never know with Billy what the story's going to entail, but if he said his neighbor was drinking out of his bird shit fountain, I believe him. He said the cops were called or some shit. I have no idea how this transpired, and I just need to hear. My brain is so right now, it's like in suspense, and it just has to, all of those questions have to be answered, or I'm never going to be able to sleep a wink ever again in my life if I do not hear this whole story. So hopefully I'll be able to last, or hopefully Billy's kids will eat quick. Cyber, you packed?
Yeah, I'm back.
All right, Cyber, cheers. Quarter of the hour, Tula, cheers. Bonsai House, cheers. Not telling. Cheers, Deerslayer. Cheers, Ireland 4. Cheers, Dave Fishing. Cheers. No lower gonna.
Cheers, bro. Cheers, everybody.
Oh, don't even do it. Just no
The
more
libs
breathing.
have to do what
no
they need to
breathing
do,
allowed.
'cause the libs.
No matter how annoying I find your kids, or no matter how f***ed up this planet gets, I generally kind of think that it's your decision whether or not you want to have kids or not. I don't inundate you with propaganda about how you
Bonsai
shouldn't
house.
have kids. I mean, I can come
Oh,
up
okay.
with great arguments.
We'll
for
see
why
how
you
the
shouldn't.
universe treats the next
But I
hour.
don't inundate you with
It's
that
one for the
propaganda.
books.
I don't try to force you to not have kids. So why am I always receiving this static coming the other way? Why is it always like, you better have some kids? This child-free stuff don't lead to nothing but misery. I've been child-free for 38 goddamn years. Hasn't led to 1 ounce of misery. Never once have I been like, man, I sure do wish I had a screaming little ball of need. Never wanted it.
He's 38 years old.
Never freaking moped around about my genetic line, though. Oh my god, no, my genetic line. My genetic line doesn't matter, okay? I have relatives in my family.
That dude is totally into cosplay, and he'll dress up as like an emperor or a gypsy or like all kinds of shit. He'll put on total face paint for his podcasts. He's hilarious. If you guys have never seen this guy, he's really worth watching. He's funny and very entertaining.
Family who, you know, maybe they're not directly my line or my lineage, but they'll breed and they'll have a generation that carries on whatever genes of me are worth a But I don't need to do it.
I don't need to do it
I'm
either.
glad to be the end.
I'm glad to be the end.
Like, okay,
I'm glad
we got
to be
to
the
this
end.
point. Now it's done.
Yes.
Now it's over. So what? Is anyone gonna weep about that? How many people have died childless? Have you ever heard one person talk? I mean, like, let's see. Here are some people, famous people who died childless. Let's see what we got. Well, these people aren't dead, but here's some people who are like Helen Mirren.
Albert
don't have any kids.
Einstein.
Betty White didn't have any kids. National treasure.
Betty White.
Never had kids.
That's why she was so awesome.
Even though she was a
and
national
hot.
treasure and everybody freaking loved her. Have you heard even one person be like, it's too bad the white line
Betty White's one of the hottest old-time
died.
actresses of our time.
The white line got snorted up into oblivion. Who cares? Who gives a rat's ass? Like, there was no guarantee that there was another Betty White coming down the white line.
Hong Kong Fooey.
Parents must be.
Number
We're
one
almost
super
always
guy.
talking about
Hong
parenting
Kong
young
Fooey.
children. If your kids are, say, 10 or older,
I mean, there's plenty of disadvantages to kids at every stage of their freaking life. First, they're dependent. Then they're obnoxious. Then they're defiant. Then they're surly. Then, when and if they finally freaking leave, you gotta continuously, they either neglect.
So TJ just takes people apart. It's he's good at it. This is obviously way longer than I wanted to spend listening to this, but
Bonsai house. Quicker than the human eye.
quicker
Bomb
than the
diggly
human
bomb
eye.
diggy diggy lom bomb.
Bomb diggly bomb diggly diggly bomb bomb. Quicker than the human eye. 4 hours ago. Update. 46 minutes ago. Update.
Good Friday evening. It's September 8th, and we have the latest on the tropics. Not a lot has really changed since yesterday or the past couple of days, but we are just 2 days away from the statistical peak of hurricane season. That typically peaks on September 10th, but notice we do usually even have this little secondary peak as we head into October. So while we are on the downturn, still about 60% of the hurricane activity forms after the statistical peak. This is just when we see most of the activity in the Atlantic. And of course, we do have things in the Atlantic.
We got
the
things.
Biggest here is Hurricane
We've got
Lee.
things.
Still a
We've got
major hurricane.
things.
It was a Category 5. It has weakened slightly, maybe undergoing an eye wall replacement cycle, encountering a little bit of shear. But it's in that zone that is about a week away from any kind of impacts on the United States. And that's based on the average speed. Right now, Lee is actually just a little bit slower. So something that we will continue to watch closely. Of course, we have Margot that is out there as well. Margot is likely to become a hurricane, but it's going to curve off into the North Atlantic. So really of no concern to the eastern United States or the Caribbean. But of course, here is Lee.
Good.
You might remember yesterday we had that well-formed eye. Definitely not seeing that with Lee anymore. I'll take off the track. You can see that the eye pretty much got obscured a little bit. We are seeing a little bit of some dry air, maybe a little bit of some wind shear here on the western side of the storm. And as I enhance the cloud tops, you can see that even better. There's the eye that is sort of maybe undergoing that eye wall replacement cycle. Was much better formed just about 12 hours ago. Still some good, here on the northeast and southern side of the storm, still some good outflow from the system. You can see that with some of those high cirrus
Dude, this
clouds
thing is
there
moving
spreading out. But
west.
certainly something is happening here on the western side. That's likely that dry air or a little bit of that wind shear that it's encountering, enough to weaken it just a little bit, as we said.
It
now
just
down to a
went
Category
straight
4,
west.
But it's still a strong Category 4 storm. Strongest winds are around the center, and a lot of you might have seen the video posted online or maybe seen it on television last night or earlier today of just some of the vivid lightning from the hurricane hunters that were flying into it. We typically don't see a lot of lightning around the center of
this
a
thing
hurricane.
better fucking do
Sometimes
what it
in
says.
some of these outer rain bands, but when you start to see a lot of lightning in the center of a storm, that's an indication that something's going on in the center, and that's certainly what we're seeing here on the satellite view. As we go back to the regular infrared again, you can see that outflow looking really good everywhere except here on the western side. Again, still a Category 4 storm with winds of 150 miles per hour, so it's a major hurricane still, 500 miles east of the Leeward Islands, moving to the west-northwest at 13 miles per hour. And we do expect fluctuations. We mentioned yesterday how it's very tough for systems to maintain
Let's
that
hope that doesn't come to Florida.
of a Category 5 storm for very long. Typically, it only averages about 2 or 3 days spread out over a period of time with tropical systems. But it is moving to the west-northwest at 13. Some weakening as we get here towards the end of the graphic here. This is the end of the cone, the 5-day cone from the National Hurricane Center, taking us to Wednesday at 2 p.m. well north of Hispaniola, Puerto Rico, and the Lesser Antilles, and east of the Turks and Caicos and the Bahamas. So what happens beyond next week? Here's what it looks like. Again, we've been showing the same computer models. This is the European, run 50 different times with a few tweaks from time to time with the system. And you'll notice every single run keeps it off the east coast of the United States. A few get it closer, certainly, and there are a couple of stragglers here. That's the European model, the American model. A couple are a little bit closer, but still offshore.
Why
to the
won't they
mid-Atlantic.
show the
Now,
models
that's not
prior?
The case here as we head up towards New England, and especially
So you
in
can see
eastern
which one
Canada.
was the
Right
closest.
now,
It's fucking
based
so
on these
dumb
extended forecasts,
that they
this
only
takes us
show you
into
from the
next
current
Sunday,
location of the
17th.
hurricane.
We could see those impacts there towards Nova Scotia or maybe Newfoundland.
Nova
and some impacts
Scotia.
here, even through eastern
Shelly Halliday.
Massachusetts and up through Maine,
Right.
Vermont, and New Hampshire. So there's certainly some impacts potential there. And there is a little bit of a difference in the speed, which we'll take a look at both of those main computer models in a moment.
I think we're good.
Zena Rosenberger. That would take too long. Shelly Halliday. Stupid.
Stupid shit.
Bonsai house. Looks like hookworm.
Four weeks ago this was put up? Holy shit.
Well, I'm ready.
Zena Rosenberger. We are too lazy to have it.
So you in tune, Brian?
That's me fixed.
Dude, not too many people have seen this.
Thanks.
Thanks. Thanks. Thanks.
Holy shit, that's awesome, dude. They were going out on stage at that moment. You could just feel the energy. Oh my god. Fucking A, dude. That's so cool to see. You know, that was put up. That's from 1983. That was put up on August 11th of this year. And it's got 500,000 views. That's fucking crazy.
I think it's a clip from a documentary with AC/DC, because I'm pretty sure I've seen it before. It's just a snippet from a whole documentary.
Huh.
I'm pretty sure, don't quote, I'm pretty damn sure, because I remember seeing AC/DC sitting with 80. And I think it's from that documentary. It's not even long ago I've seen it. Hold on. I think it's even the one who called Let That Be Rock Origins, or the one AC/DC behind the music is one of those two, because that's the only one I have on my playlist of documentaries of AC/DC.
Dude, it's all bullshit recommendations.
Bonsai house. 10 minutes.
That's what she says.
God, an hour and 5 minutes, holy shit.
Bonsai house. 67 minutes. Bonsai house. 43 minutes.
What are you, crypto?
Bonsai house. Look, I'm a new better.
Oh, what, dude? Dude, this is crazy.
The French tanker Le Somme was conducting routine patrol work in the Indian Ocean in late 2009
Listen to
as part of
this.
the European effort to appease piracy in the region. Armed to the teeth and with a complement of 162 sailors, the imposing flagship had nothing to fear in the disputed waters off the African Horn. And yet, one fateful evening, the unthinkable happened. Two tiny motorized boats, manned by a handful of troublemakers, dared to open fire on the mighty French tanker. Swiftly, the crew of Le Somme put the pirates to shame and promptly resumed their operations. While anyone would assume the pirates would have learned not to mess with the warship, as documented in a series of pictures posted online, in 2010, Le Somme was assaulted once more.
They didn't kill those dudes. Holy shit. That's crazy.
Treacherous waters.
Yeah, that was treacherous. That's crazy. Quite treacherous. Vivek Ramaswamy caught lying about Soros scholarship.
Bonsai house. Funny, cyber. But if my wife holds her breath for 3 minutes, she has to come to the surface. That means 2 minutes is long enough.
Whoa. Destiny's playing a first-person shooter? That's not a first-person shooter. He's playing... Dude, I think he's playing the game Cyber's fucking playing.
What up?
You were saying that...
I can have an opinion, Destiny.
Oh, shit.
It is what it is.
You were saying that it's like half-assed to have multiple,
that your game,
multiple
Simon?
partners. Like, do you feel that same way about friendships? Do you feel like
me,
your friendships are half-assed because you have multiple friends?
That's different.
I don't think you can actually compare friendships
Is
to
that Stargate?
No, I don't think it is. I don't think it is.
With your monogamous partners, it's very different.
You're gonna say that's different because of sex, probably.
He's
Like,
engaging
what's
all
sex
these
when they-
people while playing a video game.
No. There's more than sex. Like when it comes to a relationship with your partner, this is someone you're going to be probably spending the entire life with. It's a partner. It's a partner that has a little bit more of an intimate relation than your friends do, even.
I don't know. I'm hoping I'll keep my friends around forever.
Like it, but no, it's not. It's not. It's not.
Jumping like you were jumping.
Best friends are gonna last longer than their
In relationships. Yeah.
Right? Most people, a lot of people have
because
best friends from...
relationships, like intimate relationships, are way more complicated than friendships, of course.
I'll agree, actually, because my friendship fallouts have been way messier than any relationship fallout I've had.
Well, that depends on how intertwined your relationships are. If you're sharing a house, finances, kids.
Do you
Now,
It's not
do you
this
guys think
hard.
that most people could do an open relationship? That's one thing I'm
Nope.
curious about. Like,
I don't think so.
I think probably 90%.
so,
of people
okay,
do.
wait. Let me adjust that question because I'm not saying descriptively. I would agree. Most people in our current culture couldn't do an open relationship. But say 200 years from now we've changed culture. Do you think everyone has the capacity to manage an open relationship, like at like some sort of like, yeah, psychological?
I think it's Factoria, maybe. A game where you have to. No, I don't know. No one. It might be No Man's Sky.
People are emotionally immature for monogamous.
I think,
Sorry, Destiny.
yeah, I think humans have the capacity to handle way more than we think we can, right? Like, we live in a
Oh,
world
thanks.
today
I
where,
don't know. I
like,
don't
kids
know.
are considered minors up to 18, but, like, 10,000 years ago, you probably heard your parents fucking every night in the fucking trees, right? So the types of things that have become normalized today,
No, it is
normalized
probably
today, or
Factoria.
unnormalized today, or whatever,
I
are
think
way
it is
different than in the past.
Factoria.
What we can naturally survive with is probably quite a bit off of what we
no.
live with today as society.
Hey, Billy.
Wait, so, Bella, I'm curious. What is wrong with just trying it? Just like once, just.
All right, tell us the story, bro.
Well, can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you beautifully well.
Okay, so I get up and start my day normally this morning and get the coffee, look out, open up the blinds into the nursery, see if there's some bug damage or whatever while I'm drinking my coffee, and then I just start watching you, man. I'm watching your morning show, and I don't know, 5-10 minutes go by, I look back out the window, and here's this gray hair. Like, I recognize her right away. I know who she is. She's my fucking neighbor Tom's wife.
Carl
And,
9X.
she's like,
I like the
bending
added
over,
flavor of my
looking at-
dirty glass.
Looking at willow trees. And then I got that fountain that's like, it's 3 different size pieces of wood, right? Dumping water into each other.
Okay.
And the top one, like, squirts out the side pretty strong, and it resembles, like, a water fountain. And this bitch leans over. She's in a, all right, so we're looking at a 90-year-old woman with, like, a white linen bathrobe on and slippers in my nursery, like, on top of the weed barrier, straight up inside of it. And leans over this fucking fountain and starts sipping it like a schoolgirl in 3rd grade.
What is she like? Got dementia or something?
Yeah. So I mean, I didn't. I was just like, what the hell's going on there? I wanted to open the window and be like, oh, whoa, because she's sipping bird shit. It's just like fucking the worst kind of water you can think of. Probably algae. There's probably a family of snails up in there. Fucking.
Right. It's bad.
So, and I open the door or open the window at that point. I say hello, and she walks off across the lawn back to her house, and then that's when I told you my neighbor. I commented like my 90-year-old neighbor is just drinking bird shit out of my fucking bird bath. And an hour goes by, and I hear the donk 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 on the door, and I open it, and it's him. He's 90 years old too, man. And he goes, "I'm sorry, Rosie came over and started looking through your plants. She gets confused." I was like, my brain just put 2 and 2 together immediately. I'm like, holy shit. Well, Tom, your fucking wife is drinking bird shit.
Right.
Out of my fucking yard. But I'm not going to get involved. I mean, that's the whole story, basically. I'm not going to get involved. I don't know, cause trouble for the family or something, man. But that's bad caregiving. I got instantly angry that a 90-year-old was in charge of another 90-year-old that has dementia.
I don't understand about the police.
Oh, yeah. They came over later. About 5:30 and asked me about the incident. It's like, did you happen to see a white female on your property walking around within your property? Was she trespassing? I was like, no. And I didn't divulge any information that they asked. I was like, no, she was on the property, but she's not trespassing. They're my neighbors. And he goes, so you didn't see any suspicious activity?
So someone called on her.
Yeah. So I guess she did something else at somebody else's house, maybe?
Yeah. Oh, that's sad, bro.
Yeah, dude.
God, man. My dad went through all that shit. fucking taken off, disappearing.
What did he do?
Well, the first incident was they were in another country, and my father wandered off to go do, he said he was going to go do something, and he took off, and then he got lost, and then this woman recognized him from another country, dude, and she's friends with his niece, and she called his niece, my cousin, back in Orlando. And my cousin called my mom, and I think this is Italy, wow. And they were able to find him. That was the first one. The other one, he walked out of the neighborhood, and he went, dude, out here, you know, we're on the highway. We're in a beautiful area, but he walked all the way out of the fucking neighborhood out onto the highway, and he walked to, we was trying to go to the drugstore. He claimed he was trying to buy my mom jewelry. It didn't make any sense at all. It was really weird. He wasn't making sense, and that was the other one. And then, you know, there's a whole bunch of incidents that my mom wouldn't tell anybody about, and she just kept shit to herself.
Yeah, well, I mean, that's the smart thing to do in most cases, because depending on where you're at, you know your laws. People can do some dirtbag shit.
But my
like
father,
you said, someone must have called on this lady.
He's completely immobile now. He can't move at all. He can't do anything. He's not going anywhere. Yeah, it's funny. I'm really enjoying this podcast. I don't have to hear a word they're saying.
Baggage who are just like doing open, like run away from shit, and then there's like another group of people that I find that do open relationships. There's another group that tends to be mature.
Yeah, they're still talking about open relationships. Oh my god, that is so boring.
I absolutely have. I guess
my relationship. I've been running for 7 years.
I know. I just want to look at the girls in the corners. They're basically the little girl with the pink.
Yeah, they're cute.
The little pink girl, and then the girl with I thought she was gonna smoke a doobie. She was like lit something up, but she never hit it.
Man. The one in the pink was like she's been frying bacon all night and just hasn't wiped her tits off.
That's what I find so attractive about her. Bacon greased up titties, bro. I'm all about it. And let me tell you something. She's really easy on the eyes, that one, whoever she is.
Yeah, man, ever since my skydiving days, I've had a soft spot for, I don't know, that blonde,
let's see if she's making any sense.
I think it had something to do with Gen X.
Yeah, so we got back
playing with Barbie dolls.
Lots of communication about
you'll always like
the issues were, and a lot of it was for like 5 months because we had desires to be with other people.
So I think she's got like an accent.
Well, their issues came from jealousy and
that's not her.
Like not wanting us to like look at other people.
That's this girl over here.
And then we started trying open stuff where like.
You know the one in the top right corner's crotch smells like old eggs.
You know,
the sweatshirt. You know, she's like.
Explore with that a little bit, and it has worked out ever since.
Because we couldn't resolve that weakness, we actually just
Jack Daniels.
We still wanted to stick together, but you still didn't handle the actual issue. That's what I'm hearing.
What's that weakness?
Yeah, I don't understand the weakness there.
Why did you guys break up originally?
Originally, she's like from Ukraine. She sounds like she's Russian.
More than just the jealousy stuff.
Address the issue.
No, we definitely addressed the issue. I just think
she looks Russian too.
It was like a lot of like personal stuff, like money stuff, work stuff, and it was beyond just like wanting to fuck other people. There was that stuff, and then when we got back together, we talked about all those issues. He realized what he was doing wrong. I realized what I was doing wrong. Like what you do in relationships, you talk to each other.
You little floozy.
And then as the years kind of what?
Do you think you could have worked through that in a monogamous way? Because it sounds like what you worked through was poor communication.
Yeah, we definitely did work through poor communication, and we got to the point where we're so comfortable with each other and trusting with each other, I guess.
So do you think that you could still be together in a monogamous fashion as long as you fix the communication issue?
We don't have a communication issue anymore.
You fixed it. I'm saying, when you fixed it, do you think you could currently then be monogamous?
Yeah, I could be monogamous with him and still
I
be
can't
happy,
see
probably.
his
But
name.
being open is fun. We get to explore different things together and with other people.
You will be. Do you think you will be able to be in a monogamous?
I think so. Yeah, I think we both could.
So do you think I should try this polyamorous open thing you're doing?
If you wanted to, but it sounds to me from the conversations that we had that is not what you want.
I agree with
Okay, so me being open right now,
Yeah,
there was
they
lots
just
of
wanna
stages
fuck
to it,
around,
okay? It
dude.
wasn't like a quick decision. It was like
Well, they're
a
young.
lot of
people.
conversations.
Well,
Like, we
see,
talked
they're
about stuff
young,
like
and
years,
in this,
and then we dipped our
they're in their age group. This is so common now that this is very sexual.
And I mean, when I was young, I mean, I've been with a few girls, but I never fucking. I could not be in an open relationship. I would fucking be jealous as fuck, man. If I saw some dude fucking be with my girl, are you fucking kidding me, dude?
Yeah, sure.
I could not do that.
I understand that.
But a special person. It's mostly they're like made special by like time and proximity, and let's be honest, practicality. Monogamous relationships, especially in our society, are highly practical as far as like how to organize things and whatnot. I just, when we're talking about like how like monogamous relationships are breaking apart and stuff all the time and how they're like more fragile, all I was trying to say is like there's probably a bit of a selection bias that is going on here because it's like the default relationship. I don't know if it's self-evident to me. Like when I'm thinking about like the details of each types of relationships, I don't know if it's obvious to me that monogamy has like
It's almost
a
like they're
greater
trying to
level of
collect
relationship fragility built
DDs.
into
Like,
it.
I want to get
Other
this
relationship,
DD,
I
and
just
I want to get
suspect that
that
like
one
people
too.
who are
I know.
monogamous are probably also people who are like to just like
Right.
not be super thoughtful at all times about relationship dynamics and like how to make them work. Yeah.
That's one of the coolest games I've ever seen Destiny play. I like a first person.
Tula Tetro. OMG Cyber, are you married or single?
Any other questions or anything related to it?
I was married once,
that's what
many
Israel
years ago,
did
but I'm
last night?
single now.
No.
Been for many,
My
many
take was
years.
looking retarded, but I don't really have to.
I knew it!
Entire panel, but like.
What do you think the solution is? Don't say one state.
Without knowing this, without having a perfect solution, so your take is that
Right
I wasn't
now,
sure I could get this out of you last time, but
right
when you
now,
were
my
saying,
take is what is happening, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and it seems like
Yeah.
the rest of the world is unwilling to move strongly against Israel. So, my take will slowly become the reality. That seems to be now. You can accelerate it, or we can just live in this delusional world where maybe, the United States is finally going to condemn, settlements in the West Bank and force Israel to move their ship. That's never going to happen, right? So
I feel like that does seem to
Tula
be like the
Tetro.
most obvious trajectory.
I think
but
single
guess,
is better, less
It's kind of
BS.
like a gamble, right? If the solution is that
Yeah,
Israel just
I
keeps on
couldn't agree
taking
more,
more of
Tula.
what they've got within the West Bank and Gaza, then it's like more annexation, and then very quickly the Palestinian struggle, which has already been happening, quickly becomes one person, one vote instead of ending the occupation, which is a lot more clean. It's like it's the same as apartheid, and I guess the genocide thing is like that could just go the other way.
wait, what do you mean when you say one person, one vote? What do you mean?
From the river to the sea, West Bank, Gaza, Israel, all one state with one person, one vote. If Israel keeps on claiming more and more of the West Bank, which is kind of what you were saying, right?
Will that happen, or will Israel
have.
will Israel be slowly expelling Palestinians along the way?
They
Because
could
I don't
expel
think they're
them,
gonna, because
or
they're not gonna give every Palestinian an equal vote, or every Arab an equal vote to
no, they won't. That's the thing. It'll be
Yeah.
that's why it'll be a struggle for one person, one vote. So what will most likely happen between now and then would be like there would be like an actual apartheid state where it's just one state with a bunch of second-class citizens and refugees who can't vote. But when the international struggle is that these people are like it's one person, one vote, just like South Africa, that's a much easier struggle for them to win internationally. And if they get that, then you have the problem that the genocide maybe happens the other way around, right?
Sure. I don't think that's going to happen. I don't think Israel would be stupid enough to integrate the Palestinians into their land like that, right? That would obviously be
Would you have made the same argument in South Africa before they ended apartheid?
I don't know enough about how South Africans got to where South Africans were in order to say what was going on.
Oh, I just realized they're in a fucking Discord server.
However, I'll do the white nationalist argument. There might be a legitimate argument for that if 20 years from now, black people are en masse indiscriminately murdering white people in South Africa. That might be something where people in Israel or people around the world look back and go, oof, maybe there was a good reason for the separation. I don't know if that's where we'll ever get to. If you talk to white nationalists, they'll say that's where they already are with black people indiscriminately killing people in South Africa. I don't think it's that bad. I think it's a little bit exaggerated. But like, if it got there, would you admit that you would probably change your mind? You'd be like, oof, maybe just combining everything wasn't the best idea?
Compared to what, though? Compared
Let's say
to
if you
like
had to choose
genocide now or
between
genocide
apartheid-
later?
Well, let's say you had to choose between. This is a hard one, but let's say you had to choose between apartheid or actual white genocide. Like the real kind, not the kind that Stefan Molyneux talks about, but black people indiscriminately killing white people, taking their farms, taking their land. What do you think?
I mean,
is preferable?
obviously, if there was that binary, then the apartheid would be better, right?
Sure, but I think that's kind of what isn't that kind of what Israel's looking at? That's what they see. There's either like second-class citizens for Palestinians, or there's the Holocaust 2.0 for Israel. Isn't that what the options they see in front of them?
It is what they say, but I think South Africa would maybe show you that it was possible to protect the rights of the white people who lived there and to assure them that they had some kind of future in South Africa, which they did.
And
they
that
kept
is
most
true.
of their wealth,
I
land.
largely agree with you, but I would argue that, not to be mean to Africa or Africans or people in South Africa, but I think that in terms of prominence and recognition on the world stage, there's a lot more recognition and hatred for Jewish people around the world, probably, than for white people in South Africa. And now, again, my African history is, except for Northern Africa, right, the Middle East, my African history is not existent, but has there been a diaspora of white people into South Africa to escape black persecution across the continent of Africa? Like there was a diaspora of Jews from the entire fucking world, from Europe and all of the greater Middle East to Israel? I don't know if that's the case, right?
Yeah, there was actually.
But I think the bitterness that the black
There
South
was at one
Africans
point.
feel for white South Africans is probably not far off of what Palestinians feel for Israelis.
True, but the problem here, the problem is it's not really about Palestine and Israel, right? It's about Arabs in the Middle East and Jews. And that's the issue. If we could just look, I would say one state solution, I think is actually possible.
Dude,
if it was
Jess is totally jacked up right now.
Why did the conversation go from open relationship to Palestine?
Dude, because Destiny is totally jacked up. Dude, look at his mouth. Watch this.
The thing that makes it so much more complicated is we have so many enemies in the region, you know?
Well, I
Isn't
didn't
recent
hear
history
the
show that
shift.
the Middle East has been a bit more willing to normalize relations with Israel, though? Like Lebanon have gotten, like the Lebanese government at least, have gotten a little bit closer with the Mediterranean. Egypt normalized relations. Saudi Arabia is taking another big step forward as well.
That
Iran
is true, but then the
has
question
internal
is,
problems, so.
and doesn't North Korea command some kind of respect because they have nuclear weapons? The argument that I think Jewish people would make is, yeah, of course Israel commands more respect. We kicked everybody's ass. We've got a strong military. We have nuclear weapons that we arguably stole from the United States, right? Or intelligence.
His
right?
fucking
Yeah,
jaws
Israel will
going
say, yeah, of course,
back
we
and
are
forth and
normalized
back and
But
forth.
it's not because we've been soft. It's because we've been tough as fuck.
Yeah.
I think that's the argument they would make, right?
I think the
But that's
paper
where-
Can I
was
ask a
coin
super quick
operated.
question, just for clarity for both of you? How likely do you guys think in the tensions in the Middle East is like a Jewish genocide likely from like
Snorting that Adderall.
If
I guess
Israel
Yeah,
lost-
dude, snorting Adderall.
Israel
I'm
lost
almost
their-
positive.
If Israel lost support from the United States and didn't have nuclear weapons, I think it would be
One Adderall for hours. You gotta pop in that.
Yeah, and they have nukes, so I think it's
Or he just takes a lot of Adderall.
If they didn't have nukes, though, would you agree with
Oh,
this? That
they're all on Adderall.
tensions are that high?
they'd
Yeah.
probably be in trouble, yeah.
They didn't choose it either. That's a lot of
I
doctor.
didn't mean to
watched
do. I
that
just
shit.
wanted to understand this percent.
It's
With
crazy.
my own wife, we had a whole lawsuit.
So just as a quick summary,
my wife's medication.
I think it's the direction. I think it's the
And I
current
won.
trajectory, and I think that of all the hard answers, that's probably the most likely. That's my feeling. It's shitty, but like, yeah, go ahead.
It was whether you said likely, but it's not like you said might be.
Shit, it's
but
fucking
like,
meth,
even
man.
when
Think
the
about
last
it.
time we had this conversation,
It basically is speed. The speed.
It's a terrible drug.
Yep.
It's the shit they gave Hitler, is what I told the doctor.
Yeah,
to his face.
Yeah, he did that.
BR.
I actually think
You look
that
exactly like a Biden
that
supporter.
methamphetamine was created by the Nazis, right? To get
Shows
the
you what you
troops
fucking know,
going for
dumbass.
longer times. And they also invented methadone because morphine was too expensive, so
definitely still has
they
some
invented
preference for that.
methadone for that
Two-state
instead.
solution's very
And that's
unpopular right
fucking
now.
legal
Get your
man.
It's
hands
difficult
on a
because
bottle of
the
Adderall.
occupation
Turn
is
it
very
over,
high on the
look down
list.
at the
So,
bottom left-hand corner, see what it says.
yeah, I think at the rate things are going now,
Methamphetamine.
I think if there was
Yeah.
anything approximating like a peace process and settlement stopping, then yeah, I think there's been will for it in the past, like not too long ago.
There's
so.
been will for giving Jerusalem 100% to Israel.
No, not Jerusalem, but like splitting the east and the west, or Jerusalem. Like every deal is different, but then there's one of it being an international city. There's one where east and west are split, and Jordan has custodianship over the fucking Temple Mount. So yeah, there's. Again, I don't think that's impossible to negotiate. And like currently, the most popular leader in Palestine has like, and a number of other ones have endorsed deals in the past that would have involved the settlement over Jerusalem. So, but that's the thing is like that's not a radical position though. I don't think is like trying to end the settlements and advance towards, or end the expansion of settlements and advance towards some kind of partition in 2 states.
These 4 girls are just completely disinterested.
Yeah. Like,
They're like, can we talk about having sex with multiple partners again?
Nice meeting you.
Good luck, Xena.
Bye, everybody.
Bye. She's a changed woman.
Be careful.
I'm gonna go say hi to my new sister wives that Darius is making.
Fun. That's the takeaway.
She's like, have fun.
Alright, I'm about to head out too. Also, Bella, I don't think your kick ideas are good. Your kick or keep ideas.
Damn.
I think the
Whoa!
panel,
You're just gonna leave on that?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Okay. I think the panel of judges would be too much. It'd be like too many like characters fighting after each other. It'd be like, okay, now the contestants are arguing, and then the panel judges are maybe, but like, what are we gonna have, like 15 people in there? 16 people? Maybe it would be good. Maybe it'd be good for content.
No,
but...
we can have Destiny Q, 1 person or 2 person, like judge, panel of judges. They're gonna bring their viewership, so it's actually
I think
going
she's
to
Ukrainian.
introduce new people to the kick community, and we need to, increase the kick community and stuff like that. Because why not? And we can bring in small streamers to actually compete with each
I like
other
the way
and
she
stuff
talks.
like that. I think that sounds great. Why wouldn't we bring in more people? And actually
maybe try to like
judges will bring
once or
in
twice
more
see how that
people.
goes. I feel like something fun to add though would be after the final 2 are decided, let chat vote on an eliminated person to come back. I think that'd be fire.
Yeah, I agree. We could actually involve the chat to view, but I think panel of judges is just going to be a little bit more engaging and just going to bring in new people. It's just fresh.
True.
It's going to keep it fresh.
True.
And that's the whole point. You don't want the game to be stagnant. It's the same thing, right? It's going to get boring. Like, look at certain podcasts, the Red Pill podcast.
I think it'd be too biased. I think it'd be too biased. This is a democracy here, okay? That's what we support.
Oh, please. Destiny's chat is probably one of the most biased chat, viewers and stuff like that. With all the love and respect, chat. Yeah.
Thank you, shitting on GGG. No, I think they vote right. They know what they're voting for. Because I won. Alright. Yeah.
Okay.
Alright, y'all have a good night.
Tori?
I did. I won my kick or keep. So obviously they know what's right. Alright.
Of course.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Have a good night.
Bye.
Wait, Destiny, can I actually present you the best idea that I had? That's the only reason I came on the stream.
Yeah,
I don't know why I'm still
Wait,
here.
hold on. Okay, hold on. Wait, okay. There are less people here now, okay? Why don't you think everybody should try? If somebody is like, oh, I've tried like 6 or 7 or 3 or 4 monogamous.
Are you doing the open poly again?
God damn it, Destiny! This is our second stream that we had a conversation about open relationship.
Good. Who cares? Go. There's not 20 trillion people in here. Go. Tell me why. Curious.
Because people are fucking stupid. Majority of people are actually too stupid to be able to handle it.
Okay, but like, hold on. That's not a.
Open
That's not
relationship
a. That's not
requires a lot
hold
of
on.
emotional
I understand,
maturity, a
but
lot of
that's-
responsibility.
So does having
And
children.
you just suggesting to people.
This isn't an argument. That's like saying, do you think that we should have, colleges? No, I don't think so, because people are making fucking stupid. People are fucking stupid people. People are having fucking
love to
stupid.
trigger you.
Okay, yeah, that's not an answer,
You're
right?
so triggered. Why
Sure.
do you get triggered when it comes to open relationships?
I'm not getting triggered when it comes to relationships. I get triggered when people say retarded things about open relationships, okay?
Destiny, I don't think I'm actually saying stupid
What do you
shit
think-
because otherwise you wouldn't have brought it up again.
I brought it up again because there's
Have
not
you
50
thought about
million
that?
people saying random things, okay? Every single thing that you issue, it doesn't. The problem is that people make a lot of random assertions or attacks. They don't make sense. So, for instance,
Bonsai
you said
House.
that it requires
They
emotional
should
maturity.
spend
That's
their
stupid.
money on
What
silicone
requires more
partners.
emotional maturity?
At
Having
least
an
there
open
would be
relationship or
peace.
having 3 children.
What does having 3 children have to do with relationship? I'm not advocating for people to have 3 to 4 or 5 children, all children right away. That's not the point, Destiny.
I'm just saying that nobody would say don't have multiple kids because it requires a lot of emotional maturity. A lot of people have kids. A lot of people get married.
Yeah, they're
that
fucking
requires.
stupid. A lot of people have kids when they cannot financially support them.
Okay, if that's
shit.
if that's your argument, then you have no argument because everybody's stupid and everything's stupid and nobody should do anything because everybody's dumb. Then that's it. But then you have you're not
that's
actually
not the
making any
point.
point. That is the point. You're saying everybody's dumb and everybody's stupid and everybody's okay. Fine.
No, Destiny, no. I disagree with you. That's not the point. The point is that open relationships are way more complicated than monogamous relationships simply because it involves way more people, it involves way more emotions,
Yeah, okay,
it involves way more
I'm not just
situations.
scalloping 50 million dog shit points. Let's go one point at a time, okay? Yeah, I know it sucks when you have to actually justify your arguments. Isn't it horrible? Oh my god, I'm sorry. You want me to be like your simp fans? Oh my god, I just want to take your boobs and go, I agree with everything you're saying.
Just want to take your motor. Dude, he did that.
Is that what you want me to say? Okay.
He totally just did that.
You said that they are more complicated. Are they necessarily? Explain why.
Yes.
Go ahead. One at a time. Yeah.
Simply
That was off the
because it
chain,
involves
bro.
Way too many people. There's way too many cooks in the kitchen, Destiny.
Mhm.
Obviously.
Okay. So here's the
Simply
question.
involving a lot of people with different emotions, with different just like
Okay. Yep.
situations
Okay.
and
Okay.
stuff like
I'm
that.
gonna make another. Okay. Hold on. I'm gonna. Okay. Listen. Yeah. Okay. Yes. 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 Okay. Hold on. I gotta ask you to do a thing for me. Okay. We're learning each other now. Okay. And you're gonna learn me a little bit. Okay. Listen. I'm a very intelligent person. If you say a point, you only have to say it one time. You don't have to say the same thing 7 times.
Yeah, you're
so
repeating
when you
yourself
say,
multiple times.
I
That's gonna be
really
really
try not to.
Yo,
If I am,
Pinoy
you say,
girl.
Destiny, shut the fuck up. I know what you said.
Sup?
Yeah, Destiny, shut the fuck up. I already know.
Okay, so you don't need to say the same thing 7 times. Okay, thank you. Okay.
Is that
Now,
beautiful
you
room
said that. You said having multiple people makes things more complicated.
with the
So
meth
here's a question.
windows?
Let's say
I
I
call
tell
them meth
somebody,
windows
hey,
because that's what
you can go through your life and you can have as
made
many friends as you want, or I tell
knocked
somebody,
holes
hey,
in his
you can go
wall
through
with a
life but you only
sledgehammer.
have 2 friends.
And he's like, I'm making a breezeway.
I remember.
Dude, those are some nice ass fucking pass throughs, bro. You kidding me? That's classy shit right there, bro. When his
You can't even ask somebody to do that for you anymore, bro. That's custom right there.
that is some nice custom shit. We did a
Done with the sledgehammer.
good job on that shit. That shit's
Good
nice.
job,
You fucking opened that shit up nice.
What it was Dino, right? Dino showed up at your house and he's like, dude, this is some meth head shit.
Yeah, he's like, dude, this is like something you would do if you were on meth. Cutting holes in your walls.
We gotta trim this up.
I'm like, you just don't have the vision, bro. Now look at that shit. You look right through that fucker. You see right through there, man. That shit is awesome.
We're gonna add a pool over here.
Stupid. Steven, you know that when you have a lot of friends, majority of those relationships are going to be surface level. They're not going to have your back. It's going to be just a shit.
What's wrong with surface level friends?
The point is that the 2 friends that you might have might be actually higher valued friendships, right?
I can have good close friends and surface level friends too. What if I just want to play like League of Legends and I need 4 people to play? Yeah, that's.
No. Sure, you can have both. That's not the point. The point is like which relationships are going to be better. Of course, the 2 people that you probably bonded with that probably know a lot about.
You're right. I think she's on Adderall too. She's not making any sense.
Because there's only 2 of them.
They're arguing over something.
Except for I don't think the lifeguard girl is on anything. She's just on
She's trying to figure out. She's trying to figure out why.
to the brain.
She's trying to figure out why she can't keep up with the conversation right now. And you know what I'm thinking is this: they're arguing over. She thinks that relationship with multiple partners is more complicated or whatever, and he doesn't. He thinks that just being in a relationship with a single person can be complicated or whatever. And I'm just like, who fucking cares which is more complicated or not? I mean, just do what you feel like you got to do. Why are you guys fucking debating open relationship versus monogamy? It's fucking such a waste of time.
Oh, it's fun.
It does. It's like they don't realize that it doesn't even. It doesn't make any difference. Like, what's the point? What is the point of this?
I don't think you'll ever engage on this.
They're also stereotypical too.
They
Notice that they all have this hardcore stereotype in their frames. Like, look at the way their frames almost seem designed by a professional.
I know. Well, dude,
like
that's what
they
they
do.
do.
Top left, butt chugs and marshmallows. Top right, lesbian.
To each their own in
bottom
phases and
right,
stages too.
incel.
Yep.
Bottom left, worse incel.
Yeah.
Shows face.
Yeah, incel scared to show his face. That's hilarious.
I valued relationships with 2 people than fucking surface level bitch ass friendships with 5 to 10 people.
This young generation bitches a lot.
Having people who have my back, who I can always reach out to, who always be there for me.
I don't know why you're doing this. I understand what a close friend is. I don't know why you have to do this. We'll have my back. Okay, I understand. You can have close friends and casual friends. Are you not able to do that?
Yes, you can. That's not the point. The point is like who brings more value into
That's
your life.
great. That's fine. And your closer friends probably bring more value than your casual friends.
Whatever
you
works for you,
close
honey.
friends and casual
You want to do
fact,
a bunch of guys. Do a bunch of guys. If they all agree with it, great.
I'm just trying
If
to
that's
get
what you need.
I'm just trying trying to establish.
You look like you're built for it, so
Okay, you know,
go
but
do
the
it.
reason. Okay, I get that.
We haven't even gotten to the relationship part.
I'm gonna stand Bella here. The whole reason why, like, she's trying to outline that, like, obviously in your hypothetical,
Mom, love
the
you.
one with more, just more of a network is better. But the issue that she's trying to outwork is being like, it's not super analogous to the point that she's trying to make, because the point is about like the nuance of the details of the relationship.
We haven't even
So,
gotten
like,
to the nuance of the details of any relationship. I'm challenging the initial premise that she had, that more people equals more problems. That was the initial. I wanted to peel back the issues that she had with open relationships one at a time. And the first issue that she gave, before she started rambling a bunch of other shit, the first issue she gave is, well, if you got more people, there's going to be more problems. That, to me, is a bad justification, and I think I can tear that down by saying having multiple friendships is good, having a larger extended family can be good, having more classmates or coworkers can be good. Even though there are more complicated intricacies to managing all of these relationships, there can be more.
Your whole life is
It's a
based on
fucking
having
difference on a
fun.
co-worker,
Increasing the
family,
level of
and
fun. You're
multiple fucking
idiots.
partners.
We
That-
get it. But
That's not the
there
same,
are a lot
man.
of people who actually value
You don't
things more
fuck
than
your
just
co-worker,
fun,
you don't
okay,
fucking
bro?
fuck your family, I mean.
Jesus.
Right.
Yeah,
you
you
and I
fucking
just never
yeah.
going to
There's some
agree
whole
on
other
that, and that's
feelings
okay.
that's involved in that.
Got to that part of the
Right, and you're
conversation.
wrong,
So
and
that's
that's
okay.
okay.
I
We can just
understand.
move on.
Like I said
My
initially,
wife had to work her first night shift tonight, and my dog is totally suspicious that I killed her.
Completely fucking shuts down.
Bro, and yet we always argue when it comes to the nature of human, that monogamy makes complete sense, and why monogamy is good. That's so fucking weird. How you actually like dismiss monogamy, yet when it comes to nature of humankind, you're like, oh yeah, it completely makes sense why people are monogamous and they want a long-term relationship, blah blah blah
hey,
blah blah.
if I gave you the keys to a car and I said that the chance of this car exploding in 7 years is 50%, would that be a good car? If I gave you a pair of shoes and I said, hey, in a couple of months,
just sell it
these
right
shoes are gonna fall apart, are those good?
No, he wasn't mean to me. He actually talked to me one night, had me have a conversation with him, which was really cool. No, man, I stopped watching him because he was being a hypocrite around fucking NFTs. That's why I stopped watching him. But then I saw that girl in the pink, and I was like, she's not hard to look at. So let's see what the fuck they're talking about.
She's
Kinda
AI.
like,
Thanks for the rose.
Then I am compared to polyamory or open. I don't have anything necessarily against it. I
It's just
think it
I'm
doesn't-
so
like,
not
a
interested
lot of
in
people should try it. Yeah, you just fucking hate monogamy for whatever
trying to
dumb shit
convince
reasons
either side of this argument.
We know why, Bella. We know why.
Yeah. You're
I think
able to see how far that bacon grease goes down there.
The most interesting part of all this is the guy in the lower left corner that just refuses to show his whole face. He just strikes me as such a creep. You know, it's just so creepy and weird.
Yeah. What, did he just sneeze in his dreadlocks?
Tula Tetro. He clickbaited you, she's annoying.
She's not annoying when I mute her. I don't want her to annoy you. I love you, honey. This girl is just some eye candy. You know?
Yeah,
Podcast
look at the room,
click,
man. Like I said,
clickbait,
dude,
like she said.
Marshmallow butt chugger.
She's got a butt on her chest. She's butt chested.
Yeah, man. I mean, I can't lie. You start scrolling through places like TikTok and Kick.
Tula
Damn,
Tetro.
dude. These people, these
Exactly,
girls know
you
what
can
they're
stare
doing,
at her,
man.
you're a human.
I know what boobies look like. It's 7'10", Tula. You're a real woman. I'd rather,
I'm not knocking
I'd rather
it, right?
spend
I
more
love
time
it.
engaging with you, Tula.
I mean, everybody, if you say you don't like looking at boobies and you're a heterosexual dude, you're fucking lying, dude. Boobies are awesome.
I know,
So,
but
and
I
they
mean,
don't
how,
know.
dude, what do you spend all your every fucking night in a titty bar?
Right.
I mean, it gets old after a while. I mean, ask Chuckles. He was a bouncer. He didn't even see titties anymore. All he just saw was just a blur
Tula Tetro.
of skin.
AHH thanks.
Oh man, I disagree. Like, I grew up in theater, right? I saw women. I was raised in the women's dressing room, and still to this day, I could go see a pair of boobs that I've never seen before, and it's like, that's awesome. I've never seen those. That's good.
Billy, before you explain that fully, agree to disagree. No, I'm joking.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, I'm joking.
I won't lie.
I'm just.
That's just my thing, man.
My point was
Some
we
people
can
say-
argue over things that don't matter, just like they were in that podcast. You know, over things that, dude, who cares? You know, it's just like, yeah, let's argue about it. Wait, let me snort a line of Adderall, you know, because it's so ultra potent, and then we'll be ready
Actually,
to go.
I'm more of a butt man, you guys. Butts are bad. Why? Butts are good. I think being a butt man is kind of gay.
That's funny that you say that. I totally get what you mean by that.
You're like, I don't know. What do you like, boobs or butts?
No,
Like,
dude, do you
I
know what I
butts.
like? Do you want to know what I like? You ever seen a girl when she's wearing tight jeans and she's got those hips where her hips and her butt are just kind of like together, you know? There's no like there's not like a butt and then legs coming down. It's like one nice curve on both sides. I'm a hips guy, dude. I like nice hips. That's what I find attractive on a woman. Isn't that funny? When I was a kid, I was in
voluptuous women.
when I was in, well, not too voluptuous, but you know, down there with that's going on, there was this girl that her locker was next to mine, and she was built like that, bro, and it was very distracting. I remember having to go to my locker and that girl like right next to me, hi, and I'm like, she's wearing those jeans
It
again.
really, one's taste really depends on what they are exposed to when they're going through puberty. Plain and simple. From 9 to 13, 14 years old, somewhere in that window, you're gonna hit that feeling, right? Your freaking hormones are gonna open up, and then whatever you're looking at that turns you on at the time is what you're gonna be turned on by for the rest of your life.
Yeah, I programmed.
Yep.
Embedded.
With me, it's big old knockers.
That's funny.
Right?
That's funny. My it just wasn't my thing. It didn't ever bothered me, but it wasn't something that I ever went out of my way for. That would be the last thing on the list that I would look at. You know, I'd be like, oh, you got nice boobs too. Great. You know, we're good. I mean, great. Everything else is great.
I don't like butts to this day because of my upbringing being raised in a trailer on the circus, and everybody's farting all the time, and I associated people's asses with their assholes and farts and shit and septic tank stink.
That's funny.
So to this day, I'm like, man, fuck your ass. Don't fucking give me your thong. Gross. And feet for the same, you know, I hate feet for the same reason.
He's finally showing his face. That dude.
Dynamic would like what would, and I know that there's like things of like
Now-
you can just like, do not do that.
That
I
might
just, like,
be the
so,
guy
I
that
don't know
works
the
for
logic,
Destiny.
I guess.
Well, for truly
His best look about it, nice. He has a dog.
Two at the most is what I've known of. They probably have two relationships where they just have like
Cyber, you
the arrangements
packed.
are set, and that's just what they do. But they're probably not like actively dating a whole bunch of other people. My guess is gonna be most
Pinoy.
polyamory
Pinoy's smoking.
maybe 3 relationships are probably just open with other people at that point. That'd be my guess.
Right. What about
Pinoy's
like,
probably got a
because
fucking
I know one way you
IV.
protect is by like.
I know. No, he hits a vape pen. He's got like a pen right there next to him. He's got a bowl.
Yeah, with open relationships, you always run the risk of your partner.
Oh my
finding
God,
somebody
they're
they're
still
really
talking
into,
about
but
open
I think
relationships.
The exact same issue crops up with monogamous relationships.
I think you're more likely, though, to probably find somebody you click with and connect with if you're open to also having sex with them in comparison to like if you're
Probably
just...
tempted.
But how the
that
fuck did
might
the
be the
conversation
case,
turn
but,
into
so there's
Israel
one
and
phenomenon that
fucking
happens that nobody
Palestine
ever
then and
addresses,
then?
and
I
it's
don't
hard,
get
it's
it.
hard to get percentage-wise. The nice thing I think about open relationships
It's
is it allows
Adderall,
you to
Cyber,
work with
Adderall.
crushes without jeopardizing your main relationship, and I think in my opinion,
Yeah.
that's one of the biggest threats to normal monogamous
Adderall?
relationships are crushes. Because a monogamous relationship, if you've
All
been
right,
with your
I'm
partner
packed.
for 5 or 10
Cheers,
years,
Cyber. Cheers,
like,
Billy.
chances
Cheers,
are
Pinoy.
that
Cheers,
person is
Tula. Token Tony Z, not telling. Dave Kafishing. Cheers, guys. No longer gonna get
Cheers, bro. Cheers, everybody. Cheers, baby.
Hopefully, I love her.
just gonna.
We still love each other. We still get along with each other. Like everything works really well. I'm not gonna find a woman and be like, okay, well, unless we're having severe problems, like I'm just gonna switch to like another partner. And ideally, she's not gonna find a guy and just switch to him because we've got so much history. But if one of us, and this is played out in different ways, but like if one of us like gets a crush on somebody, or if somebody in a relationship gets a crush on somebody, it's possible to like burn through that crush, and then after a couple weeks, you're like, oh, okay, I did that. Like I'm done. I'm good or whatever. Whereas in monogamous relationships, some people will find people get a crush and they will kill their monogamous relationship and end it. Then they will explore the crush, and then that relationship will end too. I feel like, and again, it's all anecdotal, but I feel like this is a tale that I hear over and over and over again, where monogamous people will cheat and then they switch to the partner that
I
they
wish
cheated
I was
with,
still
and
in
those
their mind
relationships
frame and their
never last.
age
Like
group.
they end like incredibly quickly.
I miss it. How oblivious they are and how careless they are to everything that they're saying. Like, what they're even talking about is stupid.
And think they know everything about what they're
Yeah,
talking
man,
about.
I missed that. I missed that so much. Like at the drop of a hat, like somebody's saying, "Hey, dude, I got 2 tickets to a rave. The last 12 hours. It starts in 2 hours. Let's go." You would go. You would just do it. I miss that. Being that dumb. All they're thinking about is buttholes and vaginas right now. That's all they care about. It was a wonderful reality.
That's true, but obviously your lifestyle is probably going to dramatically change once you have children. That's true even for monogamous relationships. If you're like do poly open shit, like if you have a kid, it's probably not going to be the case. You're going to bring like a new mom and a new dad around the house like every couple months. That would be really fucking weird. So obviously your lifestyle is going to change pretty dramatically at that point. But even for monogamous people, your lifestyle is changing once you have kids pretty dramatically as well.
I think it's still possible that you're burning.
Issue, though? Wait, can I say one thing? Don't you see the issue where you're like, oh yeah, of course they're going to actually like meet some people and develop crushes, and you actually should actually succumb to those crushes, succumb to those weaknesses, and explore them. Why do we need to explore our weaknesses? Why do we need to explore lustuous feelings and crushes?
Because sometimes it's fun. Because sometimes it's fun too.
But that's my point. Again, you're just putting so much value into fun.
Yeah,
like,
because I'm a human being and I enjoy living life. What the fuck are you doing in here right now? We're just having like a fun conversation. This isn't necessarily enriching your life. You're not getting a college fucking degree from the University of Destiny. Right? You're in here chatting with me and arguing with me and screaming at me because we're having fun. It's a fun thing to do. I don't know why we demonize fun so much, or why you have to look at relationships like fucking prisons or punishments.
You don't have to demonize
The
fun.
girl
But
on
there
the
are
road
certain
keeps
things that
scratching
are
her
more
butthole
valued
with the
than
chair.
fun, right?
Yeah,
like
but
for example, if I had a child, I probably like will be spending more time with my child than on the stream or stuff like something like that because.
Oh my God, you're right.
Oh
my God, you're right, Billy. That's so funny.
Like the fun is not.
Yeah, man, she keeps wiggling her butthole around.
Yeah.
Towards the end, right? Like,
Poor girl, she might have hemorrhoids.
And that's totally fine. But that's no one is. No, hold on. You don't have any right to say that. You don't know that somebody is prioritizing fun just because they're in a relationship any more than you know somebody's prioritizing bowling because they go bowling every weekend and they're in a monogamous relationship either. You can have both things. That's the point or the ideal of a poly or an open relationship is that you try
Oh my God, bro. She didn't just do what I think she did.
I mean, like you can have fun in relationships and still like be committed and be fulfilled.
Oh my
well.
God.
She stick her hand down in her butt.
Yes, bro. And then she sat there and picked her fingernails clean.
Now she's putting, yeah, dude, what the
You don't have access to as much of that type of fun in a
Oh my God.
Opportunities, it's not.
That still doesn't mean that it diminishes.
Man, yeah, she's got issues.
If you meet a guy,
Dude, we just saw that. I wonder if the chat caught that.
If you don't like anal,
she also ran her fingers through her hair afterwards.
And you're monogamous, that's great.
So maybe we should enlighten the chat.
For the rest of his fucking life to be with you. That's a dog shit position to be in. Now, he might love you enough to like.
She's wiggling her asshole around because it's itchy, and then she's fucking beating shit out of it. And then putting it in her hair.
It's the same thing as fucking putting your fucking dick up somebody's poop chute. Nice one, true. Okay. It's okay. That's great that you've moved your argument, but now you're making the suffering argument, which I think is so sad because monogamoids make this argument where they're like, oh, like, well, I'm not saying monogamous relationships are suffering. They're like, oh, well, what if your partner's a sexual fetish and I don't do? Well, they're just gonna have to learn to go without. They don't need every type of hedonistic pleasure in the world. Like, you're just making the argument of like suffering. Like, what a horrible way to like view relationships.
I feel like couldn't monogamous just grow up and just be willing to...
Dude, I just put it in the chat. I was like, did anybody else notice the butt scratch from Red Shirt?
Agreeing to be monogamous, you're kind of agreeing to being the only person who's meeting.
I need my
sexual needs,
glasses
so
to see if it's going up
Do it
on.
again, man. Watch her shoulders.
That would happen.
I want to wait. I want
Bottom of the spinal cord is the asshole. The top of the spinal cord is the head. So you'll see that shit wiggle back and
If you're a guy
forth.
that really likes anal, you probably don't want a partner who's going to be fucking biting their teeth, gritting and bearing it just to like sexually appease you. That's not a fun sexual experience. Now, I'm not attacking
I feel like
monoganoids.
most people would come to like
didn't
anal.
see it. I didn't see if anybody
towards that. I
answered.
think like scat would be like actually that issue that would more so
Hold
come
on.
up.
There are still people in this world that don't even like oral sex, okay? The idea that most women can grow to love anal, or what if you're a woman, you really want to peg your guy, right? Most guys are going to love anal. Like, no, there are going to be some sexual fetishes that are just, they could be either hard-nosed.
I don't know, man. I just can't take booby streamers seriously. Dude, the chat is so funny. Oh my god.
If there's something that I'm
We got to get this on. We got to get the chat on screen.
Do you think that if a monogamous relationship gives a hall pass to so say you've got a couple, they're 40, she knows that he's been wanting to stick his dick in her poop suit, so she gives a hall pass for like an escort. Do you think
No,
that
at
that's
that
still
point,
a
you're
close
like,
relationship?
you're in an open relationship with a lot of asterisks behind it. Like, I think.
Okay.
I don't think there's anything
No,
wrong.
but,
By the way, if that's how you want to do your
you're
opener,
talking about limitations.
if that's how you want to do
Sorry,
your
go ahead.
opener monogamous relationship, hold on, Bella. I don't understand. I think that a lot of the reason why you talk over people, I talk over people, or you, is because I think you're on like a 2-second delay or something on Discord. I don't know how or why, or your brain is not really lag. But I
Oh.
feel like you have like a 1 to 2 second. I don't know why. I don't know if you can fix that. You probably can't. That's fine. I'm just saying that. But I noticed that like sometimes you
Oh,
go.
sorry about that. Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's fine.
Go
I don't
ahead.
know why it's happening. Yeah. Yeah, I don't think there's anything wrong with like hall pass or whatever. I think you can do it if you want. I think it's an okay way to like manage things. But I mean, at that point, if you're like, oh no, we're monogamous, but we do threesomes and we've given hall passes and stuff, it just feels like you're kind of like open with like a lot of conditions, basically. But
I don't know, because maybe I guess like now it feels like the like line between monogamous and open, so it's like, well, any open relationship that's like finding a way to navigate like meeting each other's sexual needs outside of just them now isn't monogamous, now that's open, which feels like just like you're like, it's like doing like the capture, being like, well, anything that's like anything nuanced or like flexible on this is now part of this, like, I don't know.
yeah, wait, but no, that is true. Yes, monogamy, monogamy, like by definition, is singular sexual partner. Yeah, that is the capture. Anything that is outside of that almost necessarily is going to be captured by open or poly. Yeah, but that's just because monogamy is very.
Oh my god, bro.
But Dustin, I
That's
think
some
when you're
nasty
talking
stuff
about
going on there.
relationships, you're talking about that freedom to explore the new opportunities
Holy
and fun and
shit.
stuff like that. And you're saying that monogamous relationships it's limited, but let's be honest, open relationships are also limited too. It's just monogamous takes a little bit up on the notch. So like in a both sense, the relationship has the limit. You're not free to do whatever you want, even in the open relationship. There are boundaries and there are limits and stuff like that, right? So in a monogamous relationship, there is a limit when it comes to exploring the opportunities of sexual whatever with different people and just sticking it to one person.
Wait,
when
what
it
is the
comes
whole
to
point
open,
of this? Obviously, I agree with you. There's limits to every style of relationship, even open relationships. I'm not going to disagree with that, of course.
the point is like you're saying that open relationship is all about the fun and exploration of the fun and stuff like that, but wouldn't the fun be just not relationship at all and doing whatever fuck you want?
Sometimes
So
people
if you
like
actually-
the emotional. Oh, don't ask me a question then immediately talk.
How-
Sometimes
someone
people
said, how does
like
she
the
breathe with those
emotional
titties?
intimacy of a relationship. So just casually dating or just fucking around doesn't give them the same types of emotional connectivity that they would have from like a relationship. So that's why they do an open relationship.
Sorry, can you repeat that?
When you say why not just fuck around, just fucking around is different than having like a main partner and fucking around.
I understand that, but if you're valuing the openness and freedom and the fun, why even commit?
Because you like the closeness, the emotional intimacy. It'd be like, why have a best friend if you have a whole bunch of other friends? Like, you might really like the feeling of having like an emotionally intimate, close best friend, but you also might like having casual friends too. Same thing with a relationship. You might like having somebody that you cuddle with, watch movies with, are emotionally vulnerable with, and you might like random people to fuck.
Well, wasn't it your argument that having multiple friends is better than having two friends?
Yes, but my argument was that you can have different tiers of friends, and everybody naturally does this. Everybody has some friends that they consider closer than others. Everybody has friends that they talk to daily, and friends that they talk to once a year. We seem to be able to balance this just fine.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
That was nice. So
Wait, can
that's
I address the friend situation and how it correlates to the relationship? Because I see a lot of people bring up like the multiple friends thing in correlation to having
memes aside, Bella is a dope. Someone said in the chat.
comes to open relationships or poly stuff. Maybe I'm retarded, but usually, at least typically, in my mind, in my life, when I'm looking for friends, it's usually to, do very specific fun things with, and to primarily stop a feeling of like loneliness, and to, fill my life with, social interaction, to fill that kind of gap. But then when I'm looking for a relationship, I'm looking for somebody to fill a emotionally intimate side of it. So I'm not sure how they're like correlated in these.
I mean, they're not the exact
Some
same.
people have friends that they fuck sometimes.
True.
That's it.
Yeah, and
like,
I
that
don't
could
think
just be that.
I don't think friendships and relationships are necessarily the same thing. Like, obviously, relationships apply much higher like demand on your time and availability and intimacy and everything, right? Yeah.
What I'm referring to, I guess, is what is the purpose of bringing up friend in this context?
I'm just saying that, like, we can even. I think that friendships and relationships are different, but I think they're a little bit more similar than people say. Like, I think jealousy and all sorts of other things can crop up in even friendships too. So, like, for instance, when you've got there was a joke that went around the internet where a lot of people found out when they were rank 4 in the friend group when Apex Legends came out, you could only play with 3 people. Right? Or how many friendships were, I don't know if other those things where I saw cropped up, how many friendships were lost over people deciding not to duo with friends in like League of Legends and shit, right? How many friendships are lost where people get asked out because you get tickets to a concert and you don't ask one friend? What about when it comes time to choosing like your wedding party for like a wedding? Who's the best man, who's not, right? I think the friendships can have these like jealousy issues pop up and everything too, but like
Top 16 on Bebo. I was there.
Wait, what is that?
Bebo.com, you had to choose your top 16, and it was publicly available to every, like, whole social media fucking platform. MySpace adjacent. Yeah. That caused a lot of problems.
Oh. Yeah, I mean, I think that we manage up, or we have to balance those feelings, even with normal friendships, but, I mean, like, yeah, it's going to be a bit different for relationships too, of course.
I think for poly relationships, it's like, you would usually have like primary and secondary. So you could have your primary who's someone you are committed to in a very like long-term way and you might live together and shit. And then your secondaries could be other partners, or they could also just be like people who you're seeing casually, and then that overlaps with like friend that you fuck quite closely. It's quite like a Venn diagram.
Sure, maybe, yeah.
I also was thinking about, so the statement that you brought up, would you rather have 2 friends or like 6 friends and stuff like that? I don't think just, and you would probably agree, I don't think just more is better. A big issue that I have is I actually like emotionally cannot handle having very many friends. I don't have the emotional bandwidth for it. I just don't. Like, there's people that'll come to me because a thing for me is, if you're my friend, I like having very close conversation, being able to have those close conversations with you and stuff like that. I have some at arm's length friends and stuff like that, but for the most part, most of them are people that I really enjoy having those deep conversations with.
Wow, who cares?
Very many people. Just straight up, I don't have the time, nor do I have the emotional bandwidth.
Wow, I'm so glad you shared all that. I couldn't absolutely give a flying fuck.
And the reason why I'm monogamous is primarily
nobody cares. Moving on. Lockdown coming, you fucking idiots. Oh my god. How will you respond? We should probably watch this. It's got 173,000 views, dude. People are psychotic.
Howdy, 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 YouTube. Welcome back to another episode of Truck Talk, brought to you by me, inspired by Chili. I'm going to tell y'all a little story. Just about 2 days ago, I was driving down the road here in my own little hometown of Rome, Georgia, man. Driving down the road, and I see this middle-aged man walking up the sidewalk all by himself, man. It's about 100 degrees with 100% humidity, and this old middle-aged man's walking up the sidewalk all by himself.
Isn't this weird? He's got 100.
Yeah, his beard looks like Sasquatch's taint.
He's got 170. He's got 173,000 subscribers, and this video has exactly 173,000 views.
Mask on. He's got his mask on, and I thought, that's odd. I ain't seen that in a while.
I don't know, man. His beard looks like there's a turd in there somewhere.
Around at people in the, driving in the cars and this and that, and I saw a few more people with their masks on, right? I got thinking, oh heck, man, what's going on? I ain't seen this in a little while.
COVID's going
so I got
on,
to
and
do
people
a little
know
bit
it.
of research, a little bit of listening, and looks like the powers that be are dropping down some information on some new coronavirus variants that are coming out here, right? And they're trying to get people all shook up again, and it looks like
What, trying to get people all protecting themselves again, you fucking idiot? Okay. Well, I don't know how much longer this is going to last.
Going to be potentially some more
Told you his
lockdowns.
mouth looks like Sasquatch's butthole.
It's coming, son.
Dude, he's got some great looking teeth.
Some more.
It's got a gate. His mouth has a gate to it.
Well, he fucking must have eaten Cheetos or something before this, because he's got orange shit on his teeth.
That.
Oh, that's just. Yeah, that's Tennessee.
Sounds are probably
Orange teeth.
coming. Now, why are we talking about this, man? Well, here's the first reason. There might be some more attempts at locking you down. Remember all that? Stay at home, shut your business down.
There might be some more attempts at locking you down. Okay, here we go. What's your source of information, and what the fuck did they hear, and who in the United States government is talking about it? That's all. Hey, and when it starts happening, then we can talk about it. You know, when they
those
start
space laser glasses.
Fucking dude, looks like goddamn mask you wear for swimming. Like a swimming mask for underwater, like for the kids for the pool.
Get OSHA certified for octopi.
Wash your hands incessantly.
Kevin Lexnar. Hey guys and gals, what's popping?
Hey Kevin.
Completely freaking insane. Smother yourself with 2 masks and wear a biohazard suit. Y'all remember all that crap? Well, when that stuff rolls back around, here's the thing, man. You need to be thinking about that right now. And you need to go ahead and decide what your reaction is going to be. You need to go ahead and decide what you're going to do when this crap happens again. You need to make a decision, and when it happens again, you need to stand firm in that decision. All right? Now, I personally like to think it's going to be different when it comes around this time. I like to personally think people are going to react differently. I like to personally think that a lot of people hopefully learned a few things over the last few years, but I don't know that for sure is going to be the case as I see this middle-aged man walking down the road out here in, rural Georgia with a mask on. I hate to see what's happening in the cities right now. I hate to see that. Y'all remember also when it happened last time.
You're worried about people wearing a mask for COVID. Look at your fucking glasses, you idiot.
That people like me and most of you guys listening,
y'all wanting to get your vaccines.
Dude, he looks
God
like.
Damn it! I'll see you at the end of the world.
He looks like
eating my bacon grease in a fucking Ford Ranger.
He looks like a really.
Goddamn Ford Ranger.
He looks like a really bad Japanese superhero that didn't quite make it. Like they got rejected. Like those glasses remind me of.
Kevin Lexnar. LOL.
That hat was picked up off the ground at an estate sale.
The glasses remind me of freaking the red
I'll tell
one,
you right now,
the red one, the blue one, the green one, the yellow one. Who are they?
The tattoos were redeemed from a future.
What were they called? They used to do that little move. They all had their little karate move that they do. Come on, what were they called? They had glasses like that.
Kevin Lexnar.
Power Rangers. Thank you, Power Rangers.
Power Rangers.
Yeah, dude, he looks like a Power Ranger. Like he's the Gandalf of the Power Rangers. He's like their
Check out my glasses.
He's the Power Rangers.
Goddamn motherfucking Ford goddamn Ranger.
He's the Power Ranger guru. He's like the one they all learn from.
Shamed and yelled at and told on.
Hey Flan, what's up, buddy? Flan, how's it going, buddy?
Masks and We wouldn't close our businesses.
I gotta say, it looks like
and
Virginia
we actually
hooker
went about our
butthole
lives and
face.
accepted
That's what I wanna
the
call it.
risk that is being alive.
Good
human
old
being. You might
Virginia
get sick,
hooker
you might
butthole
die.
face.
That's part of it. I'm gonna keep on living.
Flan
man.
Hooligan.
Remember? Well,
Hello, Emlad.
you know, I
Hello,
look at
bro.
these people now.
And that's
that are
just
going
usually
back
what
to
you see
wearing
from
these
Virginia
freaking masks
hookers.
and crap, man.
When they spread them, you're kind of looking at that.
And
That's,
if you're
that's
doing
the
that
same,
now-
same look.
That tells me something about you. If you're gonna put a mask on now, like I got some grace for the folks last time. There were a lot of folks that were freaked out, ain't never heard or seen nothing like this in their life. I got some grace for those folks, man. But I got no grace for you if you're gonna go that route again. I got no grace for somebody that's gonna wear their face covering.
What does... Okay, you're wearing fucking giant glasses over your face, you fucking idiot. And number one...
In a Virginia hooker butthole beard.
And then you got a giant beard covering the bottom half of your face, you fucking idiot. And number two, what does my wearing a mask hurt your fucking feelings? How the fuck does my wearing a mask get your little panties in a fucking wad? You little bitch.
It's because I can't identify you.
What a little fucking... What the hell happened to me? What a little fucking bearded bitch.
I got no grace for them.
I love the two sides of politics. It's so much fun.
It don't mean that I'm gonna do to them what they did to me and be mean to them like they were mean to us.
I love how he sounds so
But I'm just
cliche.
gonna go ahead and tell you.
These
I
little
don't know that there's
butt
a-
hurt...
Like they did for me and you did for us.
If we
Butt
the
hurt
people that we
snowflake.
see that go that direction again when this rolls back around, I believe they're part of the people what the Bible says has been turned over to a reprobate mind.
Oh, so he's a Christian.
That they can no
Yeah,
longer
so loving and accepting of people that are different than him. Yeah, Christian. What a fucking hypocrite cunt. Fuck you, you fucking cunt job.
think
What do you think his profession is?
that they no longer
I think he's a professional horse manure shoveler.
You think he shovels shit?
Yep.
I'd say he's a pest control.
He's a flat earther, like my friend Daniel.
know the difference between good and evil. They no longer have a functioning mind. That they're being controlled.
And I'm thinking he's got a very nice mullet under that hat too.
By the spiritual host.
Oh, dude, I bet you he also has a
the
side
prince
gig
of
on
power
TikTok
that's
where he
there.
dresses up as a Viking.
To me, it's just freaking unbelievable. Think about it. How are you going to react? What's your plan
His
of
eyes
action?
black and
This
shit.
crap rolls around again. Stand firm in that, man. It's time, son.
You're an idiot. Let me say this. How does my wearing a mask
Go buy a hat.
butt hurt
Buy a
you so
t-shirt. It helps.
damn much, Mr. Butthurt?
Mr. Butthurt.
I literally had to say butthurt twice. Dude, I lost everything here. Dismiss. Wait, where's my goddams? Dude, I lost
Mr. Butthurt.
I lost my goddams. I didn't type anything, bro. How did that
And
not
my eyes
happen?
water.
How does my wearing a mask butt hurt you so damn much,
Stop it.
Mr. Butt?
You're making me like I
hurt.
tap buttons on my screen from laughing. Stop.
How does my wearing a mask butt hurt you so much, Mr. Butthurt? It's fucking perfect.
Butthurt.
And you
Oh,
know,
there's
of
the
course,
name right
of
there.
course, when
Hey,
you
Mr. Burt.
when you go through the comments, it's all motherfuckers that are no vax, no mask, no bullshit. The people in the powers that be conveniently forget we had 3 coronaviruses from about 2000 to 2010. They were called swine flu, SARS, bird flu, S1N1, and whatnot. Remember, the powers that be want. God, it's just like, oh god, you guys are a bunch of little bitches. Shut up. Shy, you don't want to get a vaccine, you don't want to wear a mask, you don't want to social distance, you want to do any of that shit? Okay, fine. Sit the fuck down, shut up about it, man. Nobody cares. Quit bitching, pissing, and moaning about it. You don't want to do any of that shit, don't fucking do it, man. Go piss off with your Power Ranger glasses and your fucking beard covering your fucking face, bitching about people who are covering their faces so they don't spread germs to your dumb ass because you refuse to wear a mask, you fucking mouth-breathing fucking cunt job. God damn.
The Virginia hooker spread beard thing style.
I bet you in about a month or so, Pinoy's going to start seeing people wear masks around there in Lake County. I bet you it's going to become
I know, I don't see it here.
thing.
It is so fucking
I'm
bright
seeing it
up
here in
It's
Florida,
like,
bro.
oh,
I
dude.
saw it a month ago in Florida. All people are starting to wear masks
yeah,
everywhere. I went to a doctor's office, and I went to a hospital, and there's a whole bunch of patients and guests and stuff wearing masks everywhere.
Billy Bong Thornton. How's that guy get 173k subs, lol?
Dude, people subscribe to this anti-vax, anti-science narrative, bro. They agree with that guy, and that's what they want to hear. Because it when they hear it from someone like that, it satisfies their confirmation bias. They think they're hearing facts. They think they're getting something that's, worthy, that's valuable. They put value in it. It's fucking crazy, dude. It's a psychotic.
It's still full on white supremacist shit here.
Anti-science.
North Georgia to South Virginia, it's full on white supremacist shit, dude. There's Confederate flags on gas station windows, everything of the sort. I haven't seen a black person since 1996.
Billy Bong Thornton.
I'm not proud of
My
that.
aunt
It's
and
just the
mother is
place I
covered
live.
right
I mean,
now.
that's the
It's
way it
spreading
is.
around
but,
southern Michigan.
You remember a long time ago I said this. I need to say
Sorry,
this
Billy.
again to keep people aware of this, because no one really acknowledges it because they're afraid to oppose it. I don't know, but the church and state really mixes in the Bible Belt, and that's where I am. So everywhere from Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, stretched all the way to Memphis in the Appalachia area, southeast. The Baptist Church the Baptist Church ministers hold positions at courthouses everywhere, and on top of that, the Baptist Church, the KKK and neo-Nazis, they donate $1 million a year to the Baptist Church, which kind of makes neo-Nazis run the entire Southeast. Putting that out there again. Sorry. And so it's awful here, man. It's awful. I haven't like I said, I haven't seen a black person since 1996.
Yeah, well, you're just a racist.
Well, man, I'm telling the truth. I'm out here. I don't condone that whatsoever, but something drives these people out of here. Something drives them out because and then these motherfuckers hold these newsreels, these local newsreels on our local news, like black-owned businesses in February, Black History Month.
Right.
They'll be like, oh, we're studying on black-owned businesses. And they'll fucking show this big expose on this black-owned business, and then we'll all go there to try to say, hey, yeah, man, let's check it out. And it's not there.
Huh.
There's no fucking black-owned business. It's like we get there to the address that they gave, and it's a goddamn Shell station.
Huh.
It's all bullshit.
Yo, Pinoy grower. What's up, son? You want to do a dab? Put your mic down. Put your mic down. Put your mic down.
Let me go rinse out my rig real quick. It's been sitting in alcohol since I've been gone.
That's cool, bro. I did mine earlier today. Cleaned it all out.
tattoo.
That's
like,
so funny, dude.
Gooey.
You know, I was like praising Pinoy's living room there, and I realized why. Look at the color. Look at it matches my shit. We have the exact same taste in color. Makes a lot of sense.
What?
It's
What?
fucking
What?
Like
What? The paint on the wall that right there?
paint on the wall,
Hey,
color combos.
hey,
Look,
bro.
every single
Hey,
fucking
bro.
color that's in my room is in his room.
Those are the colors I fucking picked. Those are my colors. You give me credit for that. My
That's
colors.
strange.
Whatever, brother.
But you're like, there's no blue. Look, there's a fucking blue. Goddamn blue pencil.
He's got that blue chair, though. I never had one of those.
That's really strange.
And I never had a Frenchie.
And then the green and the
Oh,
green.
and he's
match
got a
right here.
bezel.
What the
Look,
hell?
he's got a bezel. He's got a bezel.
It's simulation shit, kind of.
Dude, I gotta get some mustard gas on deck, son. Let me find. Dude, I was gonna poke some fun. I'm gonna poke some fun at the UFO bullshit. This UFO. Oh, we never landed on the moon.
UFOs should be real so
The
bad.
moon landing was
I
fake.
mean, when you just put your common sense at work, there's no fucking UFOs, right? There's no UFOs.
Well, me personally, I think that for human beings to go from fucking smacking rocks together to make fire to flying to outer space in that short of a period versus before that, our evolutionary thing was like really, really slow versus now, I think there must have been some sort of influence from a higher being. I'm not saying God or aliens or anything like that, but something along those lines somewhere that we don't know about or understand has been tapped into, because it's just impossible that we've gone through all these changes from flight to driving to, you know.
Did you come up with this? Did you come up with this concept all on your own, Pinoy? Or is this something you heard
You
somewhere?
have seen ancient aliens, bro.
How do you explain this, old man? And how do you explain those facts?
I want Pinoy to tell me if this is something he's heard someone else say, or is this his own original thought?
No, this is my own original thought and everything.
Did you hear what Cyber said to you when you said that? He said, "You've been watching too much Ancient Aliens, bro."
No. I mean, there's definitely fucking aliens, but like.
Yeah, don't get me wrong. I believe in aliens, but I don't believe in they have been to Earth, and I don't believe they have traveled through the fucking whole universe, and then they come to Earth, and then they fucking crash like idiots every fucking time.
Yeah. What they're pointing at right now is definitely not aliens. I don't believe that. I know there's aliens.
Then you're saying that if for them to be from another planet that they cannot be fallible.
What's fallible mean?
No. That's not what I'm saying.
Godlike,
But
be like
what
a god.
I'm saying is that
Infallible
they claim
would be a
they
god.
have 7 fucking crashed UFOs laying around. Russia have a crashed UFO. China have a crashed UFO. So they travel through the fucking cosmos, can fuck. And if they're that far away, they have to bend the fucking physics of reality, because they have to find fighter faster than light speed. So they have to be fucking instant from there to there, and we don't know how to do that.
But-
I mean, if they can do that and they then come down to Earth and then they just crash,
Right? Why can't you navigate our?
Doesn't really make fucking sense.
Yeah, it's the crashing of a spaceship that can fly all the way from some place that we can't even see yet. It somehow can't navigate our planet and somehow ends up crash landing because they ran out of space fuel. They ran out of alien gas. It's just like, that is such a great argument. It's like, dude, the technology involved of traveling. I think he's taken off on a spaceship. I think Pinoy's been abducted. No, we can't hear you. You got abducted by aliens. We couldn't hear you. Say it
I
again.
also don't claim to know.
Wait.
I mean, I'm just using common sense here. That's taught by me on Earth, right? There could be other common sense.
Pinoy, we
that I
didn't hear
don't
what
know.
you said. You got cut off.
Sorry.
Pinoy.
No, I was saying, like, I just don't think that it's kind of selfish for us to think that we are the only sentient beings in this entire.
We're not.
No, we're not.
100%
No, we're
not.
You know what I'm saying?
But
it's
a
also-
leap from there
it's
to
also
they come
fucking
to Earth and
ignorant
crash,
of
that's a
us.
big leap.
Look, they have the
I mean,
same
it
dudes
is-
on
it is
here.
fucking- hold on.
Same
Let's
different.
check this out. This might Pinoy. Yes, it is fucking ignorant of us to fucking think that we're the only people in this galaxy, but it's also ignorant of us to think that other people in this galaxy can reach us when we haven't seen them ever, right?
Right.
So it's kind of
And Pinoy, but the problem with what Pinoy said is everything that you said, Pinoy, can be proven with history. With we've received, you know, where we got fire, how we got to the point where we were doing agriculture, how we figured out aquaculture, how we figured out how to do aqueducts and move rivers and build dams. Bro, it's all history. I mean, it's not a mystery how humans came around. There's nowhere in the history where and then a big spaceship landed and gave us the secret to microchips. That never happened.
I'm sorry for trying to sound so smart.
You can follow the technology, Pinoy. You can follow.
Because the government covers up a lot of stuff.
Bro, do you realize how many people Pinoy? Do you realize how many people you're talking about would be required to keep a secret that big?
Oh, dude, we already know that the government's good at keeping secrets.
Not really. Not really.
I mean, Watergate, they could fucking keep a blowjob out of the fucking White House.
Dude,
you know?
we've pretty much caught them on
they
everything.
Keep UFOs out?
What do you think we haven't caught the government on yet? Starting coups in other governments, overthrowing fucking, 2014, the Donbass region overthrowing. Hey, bro, you gotta smoke with us, son. You gotta get that dab ready.
Oh, you want me to wait?
No, well, no, you don't have to. I was waiting for Pinoy to smoke.
Oh,
smoke
good.
Almost ready.
Dude, this guy is on. It's like he's supposed to be an expert in his field or whatever, and he's just an idiot.
Because that means basically that microorganisms could conceivably be transported in space from one body to another.
Yeah, that's bullshit, and it's never happened, and no meteorite has ever landed on this planet with any form of life on it whatsoever. So for him to say that they found some kind of a streptococcus fucking bacteria on the moon on a fucking lens from a goddamn camera that came from the Earth, and it was found after they brought it back to the Earth, and there's no way that they can prove that it didn't come from the Earth, and these morons are literally
actually on the outside of the ISS they found algae from Earth, and they found out they have been transported up there from wind, have picked up the algae, and they are so light, so they just fucking keep flowing up with hot air, you know.
Right.
And they end up in the atmosphere, and they end up in the ISS.
Sure, and they survived and whatever, and there's ice up there and whatever.
I don't know if they survived.
No, well,
I don't know.
They found them, and I know about that. But the point here is that these idiots on this show keep trying to say that this came from a meteorite, it had the streptococcus virus on it, and crashed.
Streptococcus.
Dude, it's just like, oh god. Oh, it's really bad. I don't even want to watch this. Let's watch something else, man. I was gonna clown on it, but it's just not worth clowning on. The biggest cheater in Guitar Hero.
No, I've seen that.
Cheetah versus Robodog.
With the piss-colored hair.
Dude, what the fuck is this?
It's just, like, the way I think about it is, it's just hard for me to believe that a bunch of cave-dwelling fucking half-monkey men went from that to, we got fucking FaceTime.
But you have to, you have
all this shit. You know what I mean? Like, and it hasn't even been like 1,000 years to where we got that. We got that in like 100 years.
Yeah, but you have to put it in perspective. The first many years, there was nothing but hunting and gathering and fucking, I don't know, whatever. And it's first within the last fucking 90 years, we have got cars, computers, all that shit. So
dude, that brings me back. That brings me to that fucking fact that I heard on Joe Rogan years ago, that the next biggest structure from the Great Pyramid that we built was the fucking Eiffel Tower, dude. 12,000 years. No, that's not that long. Like 4,000 years or some shit.
Yeah.
We couldn't build a fucking better, higher structure. The best thing we got was sliced bread.
Dude.
Yeah.
Dude, look at
Yeah,
this.
like you guys were saying, like all throughout history, every single technologically advanced civilization has always talked about getting like knowledge from above or some sort of outsourced knowledge. You know what I'm saying? This is all facts. You can look at all this shit up. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but that's because in the nighttime when they sit around with no computers, no TV, no rock bands to listen to or anything, they have to fucking fantasize about something. They cannot look at a TV screen, but they sit around the fucking fireplace, look up at the sky, see all the stars and all the meteors, you know.
Yeah, I feel that.
I get my answers from the Bible. I open that book up. I'm just like, what am I gonna do for dinner tonight?
Dude, look at this fucking cheetah on this robo-dog. You guys, watch this fucking video. Look at this shit.
But I have to say, I 100% believe in alien life out there. I do. I just don't think they have wizard planet Earth at all.
I think that fucking robot dog has a foot problem.
Dude, that fucking cheetah knocked that bitch on its ass.
That robot dog looks like it's fucking not sure about the ground. Like, figure it out, man. One step at a time.
Thing looks like a spider.
That is the...
Dude, that's fucking crazy.
I want to spot real bad. But it's mainly for economical reasons.
Lions.
I want to own a spot so I can rent it out. That's the only reason I want it.
Oh, this is fucking hyenas, dude.
I want to go sell. Like, if you had one of those motherfuckers, dude, you can monitor the thing the whole time and then have it do security jobs for you. And then collect hourly wages from the robot.
A fucking hyena would rip you the fuck apart. Here, cheers. Cheers, guys.
Cheers. No longer regarding cannabis. Cheers, Benoit, Cyber, Billy, Billy Bong, Token Tony Z.
The worst predator I've ever dealt with was a Siberian tiger that still doesn't hold a candle to a hyena. Believe it or not. A hyena is a really scary, fucking powerful African animal.
Dude, they'll chase you for miles.
It's an African thing. A lot of genomes that come from Africa they're just different. They just hit different, if you know what I mean. Even though a Siberian tiger can get like 1,000 pounds, a 500-pound hyena from Africa will fucking rip that thing a new goddamn dick hole every way but loose. A zebra can kick straight through a crocodile's head. It's from Africa.
Dude,
A
put
flamingo
a pit bull.
will eat your fucking
Put
grandchildren.
a pit bull on that fucking thing, on that fucking robo dog, and watch what a pit bull does to it.
Oh yeah, a super big one, like a big pit bull.
Dude, even a little beazle, bro, would fuck that thing up. It would be great to see. My dog would destroy that thing. He would grab it by the leg and shake it.
Oh yeah.
And it'd break apart,
sure.
dude. He would fucking just keep. Oh my god.
Unless it was armed, right?
Yeah.
If that little fucking thing was armed, Beazle would be gone before it even got there.
Yeah, if it had weapons on it, and if it didn't have weapons on it, pack of Beazles could destroy it too. That'd be so fun to watch. I want to see a bunch of Beazles destroy a fucking Robodog so bad. I hate fucking Robodogs.
I just want the Robodog for many different reasons. Like, did you see what Adam Savage did with the spot?
No.
He got the big spot and turned it into a rickshaw.
No, I didn't see that.
You didn't see that? You know what a rickshaw is, right?
I know what a
fucking
rickshaw is.
Taxi from Asia.
I know that is.
Yeah, like a tuk-tuk.
Yeah.
Oh no, it's a guy.
Just made that thing
rickshaw.
pull the
That's
fucking rickshaw.
that's with the guy that's running, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm wrong on that. Okay. Well, tuk-tuk, that's a little motor vehicle, right?
Yeah. Yeah, but you know those, like back in Vietnam where the dudes would just drag people. around in them. Like they would be
Yeah.
the
Oh,
propulsion
okay.
source.
Okay.
So they would. So yeah, he just attached that robot to the front of one of those and controlled it with his remote control. It worked. They're powerful. So you could. My point is, you can attack like Amish people. You could replace horses with these things.
Well, yeah, yeah.
Billy.
Yeah, they don't like technology, do they?
Billy.
They'll probably
But you could.
be against
You could
that.
pull carriages with.
Oh yeah, you could, yeah.
Billy,
Look at that little guy.
would you look at that? Would you trust that big mother in there with its baby? Would you want to be in there with its while its baby's right there? I mean,
Yeah, because they spend a lot of time with the mom too. Do you see how she's accepting?
Yeah,
Look at her
she's-
ears
oh.
are just relaxed.
Yeah.
She's cool. Yeah, I would trust that elephant.
look at that baby.
Plus, it's an Asian elephant.
Look at the little
Asian elephants are really
baby,
sweet.
dude. That baby's so cute, man.
Yeah, man, I would totally.
Holy
Yeah,
shit,
that's cool.
dude.
They know what's up. Like if you start showing aggressive, it's a different story. You're dead, but you know
He's
you're not
scratching,
in there for
bro.
that.
He's
You're not
scratching
having-
himself like that girl in the red hoodie was scratching herself against her chair. Look, he's going up on that dude. That's so funny. He's leaning against. That's what my dog, my Beazle, does to me. He comes up and leans against me.
It's funny.
You see him kick his leg
red,
out? Look at him kicking his
see
legs
that
out.
red
Like
thing
he's all
around the baby's neck.
Dude, he's fucking doing this. He's strutting around.
There's bells around his neck because those fucking bastards are sneaky, man. They'll come
Right?
up and
Look,
just
look at
ransack
him.
your
Look what he's
asshole.
doing to him. That's what he's doing. He's fucking him and stuff. Look, he's back. He's back into him. So funny.
And she's sweet too, man. Like she's fanning her. She's like, "You're taking video of my baby. I love it."
Bunk.
She really doesn't care about the video
He's
camera.
such a
but
cute
she
little.
gets the vibe, man.
It's such a
Elephants are
cute
cool.
little baby, man. Oh my god. Look at him kicking him. He's kicking. Look at him trying to fucking ice toe tackling him, bro. Look at that. He's gonna toe tackle him.
He's filling in his cooling hole.
Dude, he's gonna lock up that dude's feet and knock him down. He's trying to bring him. He's trying to trip him. An elephant's trying to trip that dude.
Well, he's trying to play. Yeah.
He's trying to get him on the ground. Look what he's doing. I can't win, dude. He's charging him. Boom. Look at him. Look at his leg, his back leg. Look what he's doing with his back leg. Look at him. He's working on his feet, dude. He's like, I figure out how to knock this motherfucker over.
He should. That guy at this point should actually put the shovel down and wrestle the baby playfully until mommy gets involved. But he should. He should fucking lay that elephant out. And then later on, in about 10 years, that elephant will be 3 tons of flesh and be his best friend, be his little wrestling buddy, and do everything that the dude with the shovel says. They grow really fast.
He loves that guy.
Even though they live such a
Look,
long
he
time.
loves that guy. He's having so much fun with him right now. He's just completely ignoring his mother.
I bet that guy's light enough too to just ride the baby.
Oh
Let the
shit!
baby go
Oh
under
shit!
his
Oh,
leg.
he got him! He got him! He got him! Oh, he got him, dude! He wanted to wrestle with him. There it is. He got him. Oh man, that's fucking awesome,
You ever
dude. Look at him.
Did I
He's...
ever tell you my Uncle Bobby story?
No, I don't think so.
Where he got away with transporting one too many elephants over state lines. He was told that there was an elephant that needed rescuing in Sarasota, but we had already been out of Sarasota, and the next gig was, we were in Rhode Island, and the next gig was in Maine. But he had to travel down to Sarasota to pick this elephant up.
Dude.
and then get all the way to Maine on time. And we only had like 2 days to do that. So he went down, got this elephant, and made it through 17 states, or not 17, I don't know, 10 states before he got stopped at a weigh station. When he was stopped at the weigh station, he was overweight. He knew he was overweight, but he had to stop at this weigh station, and he took the fuse out of his ignition to act like his truck wouldn't pull the weight up onto the scale. But he's like, hey, I got elephants. It's all good. I'll take one elephant out, and then we'll make that elephant pull the truck onto the scale. And the cops were so fucking stupid that they didn't realize that he just took 2 tons out of the truck, and he made weight, and then all of a sudden he put the fuse back in, the ignition. Well, the truck worked all of a sudden. And fucking pulled off and left with 2-ton overweight. And he still made it to Maine on time with this fucking new elephant.
Dude, this is the funniest thing. This elephant is so down with this dude. And I wonder how much that elephant weighs, the baby.
Like 400 pounds.
Bro, he's putting all of his weight on that dude. He's crushing him, man. 400 pounds? Yeah. Oh, my God.
300-400? Yeah, look at him.
Look at him. He's biting him. He's biting his shoulder.
It's like a baby cow. Fuck.
He's totally got him. Look at that. Holy shit, bro. The elephant is awesome, bro. Oh, my God.
Tula Tetro.
Oh, my God.
Body baby elephant hugs.
Dude, the elephant is just killer. I wonder how old that elephant is.
He's about a year, 2 years old.
Really?
Yeah, they pop out half that size, man.
Wow.
Huge.
The elephant just took off to chase the dog. Look at that other one over there. That's beautiful.
That's what's cool about them too. Once they realize, same with cows or any, flat-footed animal. Once they realize they can't kill you, they just become your friend.
Their eyes are so big, man. Oh my God.
But she's still paying close attention. Mama is.
With her back turned like that, huh?
Yeah, dude. She's ready to pop him.
With her back leg, she can fucking crush him with her back leg. Pow!
Yeah, well, she'll just roll over. She'll push the baby out of the way, roll over, and pop him like a zit and kill him. That's why she's acting like that. But she's not, because she knows it's just all play.
He probably raised that one, too. He probably raised the mom.
Yeah, most likely. Cool. It's a nice facility too. There's no elephant shit laying around. There's no
well,
pools.
dude, that guy's in there.
Nice.
That guy's in there fucking digging and cleaning and shit.
In America, in the States, in elephant sanctuaries, you see a lot of rancid shit. Because elephants shit all day, and they shit a lot. And you have to pay so much in USDA fees to keep these elephants that you don't have a lot to pay barn hands. So a lot of the barn hands are volunteers. So you're making these volunteers pick up this shit, and then people that don't get paid don't usually perform very well. So everything looks a mess.
Dude, she has to be so careful when she steps with those giant fucking feet. Oh my God.
She's old too, man. She's fucking. Her tusks are gone, which means they probably went rotten. Man, she must be like 40 years old. See that there's pigment starting to leave her body around her ears, forehead. That happens around geriatric age in an elephant. Same with us. Same thing happens to us.
Could she? Do you think she could easily step over that enclosure?
Yeah. She'll not. She wouldn't fuck it. She can walk right through it.
Wow. Look at her scratching her face on the tree. Oh my god.
Yeah, she could take that tree down right now. Look at her forehead. Look how, like, she could just push it over. But she's happy.
Look at that. Oh my god.
It's better than getting killed by tigers in the woods, right? That's my outlook on this. Especially since it's so clean. That's
he's
really
hugging
nice
mommy.
facility.
He's hugging the mommy. That's cute. She's like, yeah, you give me a hug, dude. Look at that. Oh.
It'd be the best. It would be the best right now if a tiger came through and just killed that guy.
Shit, that fucking thing knocked him over again. It knocked him over again. He was trying to say like and subscribe and things like I'm not done smashing you. So I'm smashing the like button. I'm smashing you. Hello, bye. Wow. An elephant drawing a picture of an elephant. So
we have a lot of rogue elephants too.
Is that like
the opposite of that?
Is that like a parlor trick? Is like they taught that thing how to do like man tries to scare away black bear, instantly regrets it. Oh my god, really? 26-minute video? We should probably watch that. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Dude, these bears are holy shit. Look at how big these bears are. Oh, look at the bear just went up the tree. Oh, it just climbed up after him. Oh my god. What the fuck is going on, dude? If that bear wanted to grab that foot, dude, how much pressure could a bear put on your... Oh my god, it's going after him, dude. Dude. Oh, the bear gave up. Oh my god. Oh, what, dude. Uh-oh. Why are you walking towards the bear, dude? Don't walk towards the bear. Never walk towards the bear.
Dude. Whatever, bitch. You're fucking walking towards bears, trying to take videos and shit. You're gonna get your dick bit off one day. Hey.
Never walk towards the
God damn it.
Dude, why are you walking up to the bear?
They are fucking powerhouses.
Why are you walking up to the bear? Oh my god, dude. Nobody should ever do this. Oh, you're saying no.
Oh my god.
That bear is on aggression right there, bro. That's full on fucking getting ready to charge your ass. They keep showing the same footage over and over again. It's so funny. Laura, move down the trail. It's that dude saying, Laura, move down the trail. There's a bear coming right at us. Two bears.
Bears, one cave.
Oh my god, that's a big fucking bear, dude. Oh shit. It's coming for you. It's fucking coming for you, bro. Holy shit. You know, you're thinking...
I mean, I gotta say, I get really fucking frightened around here.
Bro.
Because of the glass walls on my house. And the abundance of black bears. All it's gonna take is one big fucking sire to come through here.
Holy shit.
One boar. And decide to just pat one window and it's over with, man. He's in here. The windows are a 1/4 inch thick glass. Give me a break.
These bear cubs just ran up his fucking tree, dude. He's in a hunting stand. There are two guys. Two guys in a hunting stand, and two cubs just ran up their tree, and they're hanging out with them. Two bear cubs. Dude, what do you
I think
do?
their favorite snacks are arrows in the mouth.
Well, the mom's got to be nearby.
Yeah. But, yeah, I'm just joking. I wouldn't fucking do that. I mean, it's a weird situation.
Look at that bear, dude. That
Couldn't
is
do
so
it.
amazing. That is so amazing. That bear was just so close to him and didn't fuck with him. Just was like, just went by.
That's one of those situations. You just have to kind of ride it out. You just don't know what's going to happen, you know? Kind of like even when your own dog, like if you have a confrontation with your own pet and it fights at you, you just have to fucking, you know, let's see where this goes. Didn't expect that.
Dude, it's so aggravating that they keep showing the same scenes over and over and over again to try to extend them out. And they're just showing the
All
clip.
they want is a picnic.
It's really annoying. It's really annoying.
God. And then they like have the stupid arrow. Look, I know, we know. We're looking at the bear, you fucking idiots. We don't need an arrow.
I keep a closet of picnic baskets for this very reason. You just throw the picnic basket.
This idiot.
That's all they want.
This idiot should have never fucking approached there. He should have just gone right inside his house, and he's sitting there fucking out there with the bear in the garage.
The big difference in all these is whether it's a brown or a black bear.
It's a black one right here.
Most of them are black, but that's when you fucking mistake a brown one for a black one, it's a fucking huge mistake.
She's got a picnic basket, bro. Picnic basket. I got a picnic, a boo boo. I got a picnic basket.
Dave Fishing.
That's how you do it right.
Dude,
Right.
that's totally a black bear. Look at that. That looks totally different in the face.
Yogi Bear.
Bro, the ones around here are definitely brown bears. I mean, it looks totally different.
Oh yeah. Dude, here's a fun fact. When you're in the southeastern United States and you see a black bear and it has a white V on its chest, that's not native. That is exotic pet ownership being released into the fucking national park. That's an Asiatic black bear. American eastern black bears don't have any white. Really, they should be completely black with brown snouts. But people are buying these Asiatic black bears and trying to keep them as pets, and they can't keep them. And it's the tiger thing. It's a whole other tiger kind of scenario where they're just releasing them because it's the same climate.
It's so annoying with all those repeating clips. I mean, Jesus Christ.
Oh, dude, I would have never given my Quest bar to that fucking bear. Fuck that. You're going hungry. That's my chocolate.
You don't fuck with bears.
You fucking kill me. Look, he gave him his chocolate
I get
bar.
scared, like when you saw that fucking big boy, and he was so big you thought his fucking tail was torn off and shit because you couldn't see his tail. Because their tails are always the same size, but the bigger they are, the shorter their fucking tail looks, right? God damn, man. It's in your backyard, dude. You need to invest in a 30-06.
Dude.
Or a nuke.
Dude, you're going to take an arrow to a bear like that at that range?
Dave Fishing. There is a lot of fake bear CGI too.
power just gonna bounce off, man.
Well, he didn't shoot it. That's crazy.
What if you offer to have sex with it? They might take you up on that.
You can
Why is
play
that?
Baldur's Gate free. You can have sex with a bear in that game.
These little fucking stupid kids are chasing a fucking bear. Fucking idiots. That bear fucking come down that tree and fucking bite your little kid head off. Can you imagine? The bear's all like, I don't like the way you fucking smell, chump. That's a nice size one. Holy shit.
I'm off, man. I'm sitting about to fall asleep here.
All right, brother.
Yeah, see you guys tomorrow. Take care, everybody. Peace.
It's got bear spray. There's a bear at your door, dude. Oh my god. Oh my god. This is going through your shit. Nothing you can do about it. Bravest or dumbest?
You know, I didn't know her, but my Aunt Ursula was killed by polar bears.
That's crazy because there's one right there.
We've talked about that, but it's been years.
It's like a grizzly or... It's huge.
She had 6 polar bears with Ringling Brothers, and in winter quarters in Sarasota, Florida. One night, one went after her, so the other 5 did too, man.
Oh, it nibbled
But
his
I wasn't
knee.
born yet.
Oh my god, that bear nibbled his knee. Oh my god, he got lucky that thing didn't fucking take a chomp out of him. I'm fast forwarding it through all the bullshit. See the whole clip. That thing's swimming after you. You're running, you're like, get the fuck out of here, where am I gonna go? Oh shit, there's 2 of them? Oh boy. Somebody's in their tent. You got protein bars in there? Trying to scare the bear off.
Sorry, guys.
Right there.
Dude, why you point stupid fucking arrows at us? hunters get what they deserve. That's funny. When was this flood? Typhoon haiku.
Oh man, I don't know if I told you this, but like one of the big reasons I started this plant thing and this tree thing is to get out of show business, right?
Right.
Because show business has turned predominantly homosexual. Not a big deal. It's just not my thing, right?
Right.
Well, now that I'm into gardening, that I got into gardening to get away from homosexual males, guess what?
Yeah, I gotcha. Gay people like bonsai trees a whole lot.
God damn it.
Think about talking to a doctor about your homophobia.
Even the ones that like have wives sound gay as shit. Like, dude, you're married. You're like, yeah, I know, I'm married. Totally married.
83 people were injured, the media reported.
Morning, everyone.
Oh, fuck.
The video shows water cascading down steep slopes in the former British colony, flooding shopping centers,
Whoa.
metro stations, and tunnels.
It's China.
Man, flooding is terrifying.
I don't know when this was.
The extreme weather also brought chaos to the nearby Chinese city of Shenzhen, a technology hub of more than 17.7 million people.
And I hope a fucking asteroid hits, don't you?
You hope what?
An asteroid hits the Earth?
Yeah, it'd be great. Maybe it'd have maybe it'd have streptococcus bacteria on it.
I think it'd be great. It's like, why are we fucking waiting so long already, you know?
Hey, Dr. OK, what's up? He's heterophobic. What's up, buddy?
At the same time, business and transport
Toka Tony's, he says, look at that water,
the
damn.
important Pearl River Delta were seriously affected.
What are they on? Shit.
The heavy rain was caused by Typhoon Haiku, which made landfall in China's.
I guess we still have Apophis to look forward to.
Dude,
I guess still on track.
This didn't just happen, did it? No.
Although it weakened to tropical
I don't know.
depression, its slow-moving clouds bumped huge amounts of rain across the area.
I don't know when this was. What are these people doing? Oh my god. They shouldn't be out in that.
The Hong Kong Meteorological Bureau issued a warning for the heaviest black rainfall and said that more than 20 centimeters of rain had been recorded since Thursday evening.
Dude, that's a little kid. Look at that.
Oh no.
Oh my god.
麻烦了，这些车全部都淹了，不知道里面有没有人。
Hong Kong authorities closed schools on Friday and ordered workers to stay at home. The city's stock exchange was also closed.
Damn, that's not fun.
No, I don't know when this was, Doctor. Okay, this was Typhoon Haikui. Let me see when the date was.
The administration secretary said that the city transport networks were severely disrupted and the extreme situation...
Oh my god, dude, this was 3 days ago, guys. This just happened. Holy shit, man.
Some roads are partially washed out, including the main road to the city's southern beaches. The car was swallowed by a puzzle several meters wide when one section of the road collapsed.
Oh my god, dude, look at all the fucking destruction.
The China Meteorological Administration also said that the heavy rain will continue until Saturday morning in the central and southwestern regions of Guangdong province.
Look at this moron on the motorcycle, on the scooter. On an electric fucking scooter. Dude. Look at these fucking idiots out in this weather.
That
They're
guy's
all-
a genius.
They're all like gotten to go somewhere. I gotta go somewhere. I gotta go be somewhere. I gotta go do something.
Some metro stations
Where the
in
fuck are you going?
Shenzhen and the city of Guangdong were closed on
My
Friday.
cat needs catnip.
Yeah, like the fucking catnip store's gonna be open. You know? Like anything's gonna be open. Dude, I so want to get on a goddamn rubber mat and go down that fucking street. It looks so much fun.
Don't forget to subscribe to the channel to keep abreast of the most important...
Oh, fuck off.
Well, you don't buy houses in the valley.
United States is going to escape some impacts. That threat is unclear, and we're going to have to watch that. Regardless, massive waves and life-threatening rip currents are expected along the east coast of the
We're
United
looking
States.
good.
For Florida, it starts this weekend. Most of the east coast of the United States not till next week.
Or if you do buy houses in the valley, you're ready for that.
That's how
Should
long
be
we
ready for
can
that.
actually start to see some impacts. So southeast mid-Atlantic landfall not expected, but from Long Island into New England into the Nova Scotia region, we do
Nova
not rule out
Scotia.
impacts at this time. That's a question we're not going to be able to answer for a couple more days. I know it can be a little stressful having to sit here and wait to see the impacts, but maps can really make things seem closer than they actually are. I hope I explained that well. Looking at a map may not seem like it, but Lee is thousands of miles away. Lee is very far away. And considering that slowing I just you Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, that's stalling. Even if we do end up seeing impacts, we're talking about not this upcoming weekend, late next week into the weekend after that.
Are you scared, bro? You shouldn't be. It's okay.
Anything can happen, bro.
Right now, though, not
Yeah, it should be fine.
That motherfucker. And it might not be this year. It could be next year or the year after. You know, but we're not going to be able to avoid it. It's gonna. These fuckers are going to start coming in, and soon it'll be a year-round event. The whole year is going to be the goddamn hurricane season.
We got combo storms trying to chase it down. It's scary.
To become a hurricane as we kick off the second half of the weekend into the start of next week, but it's going to be a fish storm. It is going to be.
She's kind of bitchy.
This forecast is much more simple compared to Lee.
I don't like her.
Because it's just in the middle of nowhere.
I like the earlier weather lady way better. The one with the cowboy hat. She was cool.
Margot is the 14th named storm of the season, which we saw form on the 7th of this month. That typically doesn't happen until November 19th.
Good times go.
Named storm of the season, no average. What in the world does that
Good
mean?
times go.
Get this. There's such a little number of
good times go.
storms of the Atlantic hurricane.
Oh, you can't DVR this fucker.
Even an average.
Unreal.
There's such a little number of them that there's not even a big enough of a sample size to give an average for. Isn't that incredible? We're nearing our next 15th named storm of the season in the Atlantic hurricane season.
I just ate 12 tortillas dipped in nacho cheese.
That's nacho cheese. That's my cheese.
Probably gonna die.
Probably gonna die.
Long way to go, and if the last couple of weeks have
And the nacho cheese gonna die.
This Atlantic hurricane season is certainly looking very overactive, which is why the National Hurricane Center
And the nacho cheese, I'm gonna die.
Nacho cheese.
compared to average.
Pretty sure I'm gonna die. My cheese. Now I think I'm gonna fry more cheese because I'm not dead yet.
How big is she? How is she gonna come up? How is she gonna come up?
Or I'm gonna dip lemons in sugar because I got new fake teeth. They don't have enamel. So fuck it.
Dude, this guy's feeding alligators. Are you allowed to? You're not allowed to do that, are you? Watch this, Billy.
Actually, I'm gonna hold off on that. I'm gonna take you guys into the nursery with me and pot some plants. Don't fall asleep.
Dude, look at him. He's like, I've had enough. I've had enough free food. Fuck you and your friends. The alligator just takes off. I love it.
Dave fishing. In FL you can't feed.
This might not be Florida. I don't know where this is. But I can't believe he's feeding a wild alligator like this. It's obviously, he's not the first time he's done it. This is his buddy. That gator knew who he was. Why are you fucking with him, you idiot? Just give him the food, dumbass. Why are you doing that? Why are you doing that? What a jack fuck. I hope that alligator takes your fucking hand off, you dumbass. What an asshole, man. I want to fucking throw him in there with him.
Dave fishing. Yeah, that's lame. Just feed it, not toy with it.
Dude, I hope that alligator rips his fucking hand off and he bleeds out right there on that fucking dock. Douchebag. I wonder how old that video is. Asshole. So they're not wild alligators. That's in a enclosed alligator sanctuary in a swamp, and these people that come and feed them, they're allowed to do that, but they say right here, they say, please never feed wild animals, especially in public areas. (2019) that video's from.
Dave fishing. What a simpler time before COVID.
Dude, it's a giant squid, bro. Fucking A, bro. That thing's huge. I hate that they put these stupid little goddamn pop-ups on here, man. So goddamn stupid. Look at that thing, bro. It's so weird how it's all peeled off. I wonder why it's like that.
Hey everyone, Patrick from the Monterey.
Dude, that thing is freaky looking. Oh my god. That's called a barrel eye. Oh my god. That thing is so crazy looking. That's totally, you can see right into where its eyes are. What a crazy looking fish. I've never seen one of those before. Awesome. Alright, crazy. It's crazy. starting to get a cramp in my fucking leg. Holy shit. Oh, fuck. We watch this. It's worth watching again, though. This is psychotic.
Check the shit out.
Dude.
You still hear me?
Yeah, we hear you. This is fucking crazy. What this guy does right here. How the hell is he? Okay, I was going to say, I don't see him leaving a trail in the water. There it is. Wow, bro. Dude. The fucking geniuses thought of this. Dude, this guy's in like a fucking wingsuit, fucking skirt, like a wing skirt. What the fuck is that thing? He's like... He's got jetpacks on his back, too.
Sorry.
Dude, how is the camera on him? Does it just cancel out the... Cancels itself out? Dude, what the fuck, bro? God damn, dude. That is the coolest fucking thing, man. Dude, they talk about crashing a party. They could go crash that fucking... Dude, the military could use this to get into anything. I wonder how loud those things are. Oh, they're using it like the military. He's got a gun. Dude, the sound is bullshit. I want to hear what those motors sound like. They got a drone following them. Dude. Forget about it. It's so fucking effortless, man. I wonder how high up these guys can go. Landed on a boat. Tampa.
Dig fishing.
This is in Tampa.
Buzz Lightyear in real life.
It's in Tampa, Florida. It's like an hour and a half from me. Motherfuckers in Tampa be living like goddamn Martians. Look at that shit, dude. What? Gravity Industries. I fucking love it. That's pretty damn cool. Alright, you guys, I'm out of here. Have a nice evening. Thanks for watching my show. Everybody take care.